Hello everyone, this is Draginhikari. I welcome you back to the Nexus Between Realms. We're here tonight to continue our venture into the realm of Lunar to witness the story of Eternal Blue. Before we begin tonight, of course, there's the usual spiels and stuff I want to talk about before we get started. Just to kind of let you know what my plans are currently, is my next step is to try to go back to simulcasting both on YouTube and Twitch simultaneously. With that, we'll bring a few different changes that I kind of felt like are inevitable here. First of all, it's coming down to the amount of time I'm spending converting the Twitch VODs to YouTube videos and then uploading them and tagging them and doing all that other stuff that comes along with it. And especially if I start adding any more days than the 3 I'm currently doing, it's going to start becoming a workload that will become extremely excessive if I continue to do it that way. So whenever I actually do that conversion will probably be the point where I'll stop posting the void directly and focus more on the clips and the videos that actually benefit from the additional editing, which most of the VODs have kind of not been useful for that purpose. They don't get very many views at all. And in addition, there's kind of a problem with how I've been doing it mostly. Because the original purpose of me doing a lot of that editing was to try to cut down on the amount of awkward pauses and stuff that were occurring on, like, especially on the Final Fantasy XIV raid night, since we oftentimes have like 10 or 15 minutes before we actually start raiding, which can cause periods of multiple minutes of people not saying anything or doing anything. So it's kind of more one of those things I felt like was going to be inevitable, since I am focusing so much on both the Twitch and YouTube side of things. On the streaming side, it's more beneficial for me to focus on the Twitch stuff, but also the YouTube shorts and things like that have been much more well received than they are on Twitch. So it's kind of me picking which stuff matters more in the end. Is editing the VoIPs really doing much for me, or is it just eating up more time each week as I try to translate everything over? So that's kind of what I'm looking at there in terms of that. The only issue I'm still trying to figure out is how to handle the chats between YouTube and Twitch, because Streamlabs, as it defaults last time I tried to do this back before I took my last break, was not the most ideal setup I could probably come up with, just because there was a lot of issues with trying to keep track of both at the same time. And I've heard there are some plugins and stuff that can help mitigate some of those issues that I might look into before I do my conversion over to that. But that's kind of the main thing I'm looking for. The main thing is I eventually need to start reducing the amount of time I'm spending each week working on this stuff. Because the last couple of weekends, I've basically spent the whole weekend modifying clips and things like that, which either means I need to start doing less clips or figuring out which clips are actually worth posting. Which, so far, I haven't been able to figure that out. Because, like, I've had views ranging from, like, less than 50 on some of them to as much as, like, 900, almost 1,000 views on them. And I can't figure out what the pattern is between the ones that succeed and the which ones that don't. So that's all stuff I'm like, okay, that's all stuff that's probably going to come in time. But, just mostly finding ways to try to cut down maybe some of the workload I have to do on some of that stuff. Because, speaking of annoyances, time for the daily banning of this follow bot. Be gone with you. So annoying. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I'll let you guys know once I decide what I'm doing that. It probably will be a couple of weeks, just because I'm still behind on a couple of things I'm still trying to figure out, so probably all that's concerned. The other bit of news that came across today is that the Final Fantasy XIV Fan Fest for next year was announced overnight last night in Anaheim, April 24th and 25th. For the moment, there's not much I can say about it outside of the general controversy that comes with people trying to guess when the next expansion is coming out based on those dates. But that's the subject I don't really feel like talking about because that's starting to reach in the realm of pure speculation, and I don't really like the pure speculation in gaming communities because it's always a mess. So I'm not going to comment too much on that factor. I'm hoping to be able to go this time because I wasn't able to go last time just because I couldn't get a ticket last time, but we'll see. If not, I'll just stream the stuff here like I did last time, but that's so far down the road that I'm not going to worry about that right now. We'll come back around that when it gets closer. It means I might record some stuff and actually post some real-life stuff instead of just my YouTube stuff. Cutting me out of the image, of course, because I don't plan on showing myself anytime in the near future. So, make of that as what you will. But, besides that, I finally got caught up on all the 7.3 videos. So those are all uploaded on the YouTube channel because those were not streamed on Twitch. So those will only be available on YouTube. And currently I'm starting... I put start in quotes for the M6S clip compilation, but since I got like 4 months worth of clips to go through to decide which ones I'm using in that compilation, which ones I'm not, that one might take me a few weeks to get through. Not to mention I now have the 7 one I gotta do, but at least that one's a lot shorter, but that's most of the general stuff I think I wanted to go over today. Especially since, as I said, a lot of this stuff I'm talking about is just mostly me trying to piece together where to go from here. Especially as I've gotten closer to my first goal, which, you know, that goal was set back like when I first became an affiliate like a couple of years ago. But since I've only started to take this more seriously the last couple of months, it's all kind of expected to try to figure out what I do next going forward on that. But, gotta keep going little by little and see what comes of it. If it works out, fine. If not, we'll figure something out. But, okay. I think that's probably enough of my babbling since I've already been talking for like several minutes now. But we still have a lot of game to get through, so we should probably head over to Lunar now. So let's go ahead and shut off the Sonic music for now. Expect to hear it during the ad breaks, but that's about it, So, Lunar. When we left off last, we had made it through and escaped the tower and Leo for the time being, thanks to the intervention of Galleon. As we continued forth, we traveled to a mountain town that was being hounded by a snow monster that was causing an intense blizzard. We went up to it got caught up in an avalanche and were saved by Lucia, who finally came around to us and started to become a little bit more helpful to us. So we traveled down to Meribaya, where we got caught up in meeting Master Lun at Jean's request and learned of her true origins in regards to the Dragon Shadow Cult and some mysterious bandits on Tabin's Peak. Upon us going to Tabin's Peak, we discovered a number of children, that it was some type of orphanage set up by Null, who is anybody else who's seen my Silver Star playthrough already knows who Null is. And what his role might be in this particular story. While we were doing all this, the Shadow Dragon Cult invaded the peak and kidnapped a bunch of kids. We chased them through the sewers of Meribaya and managed to save them and bring them back home. During that whole process, we ended off with us fighting Lucia, suddenly learning how to sing, and singing to a bunch of kids, and we decided it's time to leave, and that's kind of where we left off last. Now our next step is to head to the magic city of Vane to continue on the story, so let's go ahead and hop over to the gameplay, and let's get started here. All right, enough of me yapping. Okay, I don't think we talked... I'm trying to think here. No, we didn't talk to anybody after that cutscene, so we can now chat with everybody. When Miss Lucia sings for the children, they always calm down and drift off to sleep. It makes the kids feel safe. Living here with Nell makes me feel safe. I believe Nal wants me to go out into the world and make it feel a safe place for everyone. I'll do whatever it takes to make that happen. I owe it to Nal and I owe it to these children. I want my children to grow up in a world of hope and a world without fear. So yeah, basically Nal's thing here is he rescues orphan children and brings them to Tabin's Peak and watches over them, under the condition that once they are bigger than he is, that they have to leave the peak and move on with their own lives. And since Nal doesn't age, well, you can guess what sort of happens there. Okay, I love being close to Miss Lucia. My whole body gets warm and tingly when she holds me near. When she sings a lullaby, I try to stay awake as long as and listen as long as I can. Her voice is so strange that every time she sings, it sounds different than before. This kid loves it when Miss Lucia sings us a lullaby. I love it because the baby went to sleep and Lucia was singing, and this kid never sleeps. There are times where this little darling cries so loud I can feel my brain rattling in my skull. Well, okay, I didn't only like Lucia's lullaby because it put the baby to sleep. It was beautiful. I was really scared when the colt was here, but the lullaby calmed me down. I'm glad I was able to calm you down. Nal told me a story once about that he heard Althena sing. Yes, he heard the goddess herself. One of Althena's voice makes Nal feel the same way that Miss Lucia's voice makes me feel. Lucia's lullabies make me feel warm and happy, but a little sad too. Whenever I was scared at night, Miss Lucia would sing to me and I would feel better. One of those reasons why I like her so much. Sing me a song, Miss Lucia. Perhaps another time. Miss Lucia is a great singer. Her voice is really pretty. I'm glad I was able to make her love singing as much as I do. Thank you, little girl. It was a lot of fun to sing with you. You're leaving, Miss Lucia. We'll all miss the sound of your voice. Please come back someday and sing for us. All the kids would love to hear you again. And so would I. Thank you. I will see you again soon, I promise. Yep, she's finally warming up to everybody. My big brother used to live here, but he left when he grew up. He comes to see me once in a while, and he always brings me a lot of candy. My big brother is a merchant in Noda, so he comes to see me when he has business in Marabia. Alfar is amazing. He's strong and kind and wise, and I want to be just like him. Of course he's wise, kid. Old men are filled with wisdom. That's true, Red, but it's also true smart, whiny, bratty, full of cats are usually full of... Hey, what are you turning... What is turning... what was it trying to turn me into a human toast when you're the one who started it? I'm not sure what I was trying to read there. You're leaving already? Well, alright. Just promise you'll think of us when we're gone. I don't think we ever forget this madhouse. Please, beautiful Blue Star, please bring Mommy and Daddy back. They loved me so much, and I think about them every day. Please, Blue Star, please. Nal told me that Tabin's Peak hasn't always been here. That it used to be a long way from here, but it moved to this place. Whoever moved this mountain must have been really strong. I wonder if they got a hernia. Where did kid learn the word hernia from? Yeah, so as I kind of said in the previous video, Tabin's Peak is basically the grindery from the last game. After Vane's attack damaged the thing, it just kind of got stuck here. You know what I wish? I wish that you could all be my real family. All my friends have the same wish too, so why don't you stay with us? Don't go away. I'm sorry, but we must resume our journey. Please do not cry. Do not be sad. I do not wish to see you cry. You're leaving. We'll have a safe journey. Thank you for everything you've done. I'm sure Nal's grateful too, but he'll never tell you so. Don't be offended. That's just the way he is. Guys' feelings behind his wisecracks. I think Nal would be very angry with you if he heard you were telling us about him. This experience with the cult has made me realize how much I care about my friends. I also care about my friends. You went to a lot of trouble to rescue the Dragon kids from the Shadow Dragon cult. I swear I'll find a way to pay you back. When I grow up, I'm going to be Nal's bride. We'll have the most beautiful wedding ever. I don't think you know everything you need to know about your dream cake. You're leaving us? Well, when are you coming back? You don't know when you're coming back, as in you might never come back? You can't do that, or my little friends will be lonely. I don't care if you stay or go, but the other kids will be really hurt. You guys are such thoughtless jerks. Hi, Miss Lucia. Why are you standing with these people? You're not going somewhere with them, are you? You can't leave us, Miss Lucia. You can't. Please don't cry. When I see you weep, I feel pain inside of me. Are you going somewhere? I want to go with you, but you're not going to let me, are you? I'll be so glad, Pipsqueak. We'll come back and grace you with our presence again. Really, thanks, old man. Will you teach me how to chew weeds when you come back? You hear that, Hero? This kid thinks I'm an old man. The stress of saving your butt has taken an inevitable toll on my handsome features. I don't think that's the issue. What, you're leaving? I really gotten used to you guys hanging around. Oh, well. Don't worry, Hero. We won't forget about you or your friends. Next time you come to visit, we won't pummel you with pine cones again. Appreciated. Oh, you're leaving? Oh, how sad. You guys are really fun. Everyone here has been having a lot of fun since you came. You'll come back and visit us, won't you? We want to have a lot more fun. Your reading comprehension. Dragon kids aren't going to miss you while you're gone, not even a little. But please come back soon, just so we know you're okay. Hey, wait up. I heard that you were heading to the holy city of Penigulia to find the goddess Alpina. I want you to have these before you go. It's the least I can do to thank you for all your help. You see white dragon wings from Null. This gizmo has the power to transport you out of any cave and back to the surface. Use them as many times as you want and never run out, huh? Out of magic. Cool, huh? Just remember, they might not work some places there's strange magic in the air. Oh, I almost forgot. I had the Dragon Kids remove the barricade on the road to Vane. Be careful on your travels and come back here if you need any more help. Hey, Ruby, try to remember that you're a red dragon. And try to let go of your obsession with Hero. It's not healthy for either of you. Take care, everyone. Naldi keeps his nose out of his business before I bite it off. Come on, Hero, let's hit the road. Yep, it's you might remember the white dragon wings from the last game, but they have an entirely different purpose in this game. Instead, they just basically act as a escape tool that doesn't require any magic. So I don't need to depend on Ronfar's escape litany or anything else like that anymore. But it no longer has its warp capability, so I can't teleport to places yet. Are you leaving? That's so sad. I was just getting to like you. I'm gonna miss you. But I won't cry. I don't want to make the girls pin me down and make me eat quiche again. You're leaving? That's so sad. Oh. You guys going somewhere? Don't stay out too late. It's not safe to be outside after dark. Now, you want to ride the gondola? It takes... Okay, yep. Need to learn how to actually read. Okay, time to finally move on with the plot. Come on, everybody. We're almost to Vane. Aren't you excited? Now, I warn you that the city might look a bit run down, but that's until we get the Magic Guild up and running. My mother will be very happy to know I brought her 4 new recruits. Hero, when are we gonna tell Lamina that we're not planning to join the guild? We don't have to tell her yet, Ruby. We don't want to ruin our chances of checking out Vane. What are you two whispering about? Magic Guild recruits aren't allowed to keep secrets. Yeah, as you can see, Vane has been stuck to the ground since the end of Silver Star. It never regained its ability to fly. Lamina. Oh, Lamina, thank the goddess you've come back. We're in big trouble. Big trouble? What are you talking about? Did you lose your purse again? No, I use a wallet these days. Anyway, I'm talking about Bogrant. He's come to Vane. Bogrant? That floating slime ball with a face a mother couldn't love? The very same. He said he had important business to discuss with your mother. We tried to stop him and the group of magicians he brought along, but they were too strong. They stormed into the mansion of the guild and haven't come out since. Oh no, Mother! As the servant of the Most High Master Borgant, we can't allow anyone to enter Vane. Borgant has decreed that no one shall enter or leave until he completes his business here. And what is his business here? Number 1 or number 2? Get out of my way, you morons! Halt, who are you? Don't you know who I am? You really are simpletons. I am Lady Lamina, Junior Premier of the Magic Guild of Vane. If you be so kind as to get the heck out of my way. Oh, Junior Premier of the Magic Guild, your town means nothing to us, little girl. Borgant has decreed that no one shall enter. We are here to enforce that edict. Step back. I'm vexed. I am terribly vexed. I know much more about Vane than you ever will, and I'll find a way to get in. And when I do, I'm going to make sure that you are very, very sorry. Okay, guys, listen up. There's a spring of transmission just south of here. If it still works, we can use it to enter Vane behind these backs of these bozos. If we pull this off, I'll appoint you all to the Magic Guild's advisory board. Well, hero, do we cast our lots with Blondie? You don't have a choice, Ruby. Lamina, tell us what to do. That's why I like you, hero. You know when to let me take charge of the situation. Alright, everyone, let's head to the spring. Like they say, time is money. Lamina, could you explain what that saying has to do with anything that's going on here? Okay, so we're resorting to the spring of transmission, which you remember was our trial point in the last game, but it hasn't been used probably in ages. Well, Lamina, I'm so glad you've come to visit. What brings you to the spring of transmission? You wish to use it? I'm afraid it's laid dormant for many years. I doubt it even works anymore. Oops. No, I wanted to talk to... Ah! Friggin' boundary. Hello, friend. I see we have something both in common. We both collect beautiful bromides. I have a decent collection, but you don't have them all yet. Heck, only one man ever has. Tell you what, here's a freebie from one collector to another. Come back here and show me your collection every once in a while, okay? Take care now. Mia's bromide. Okay, so this is the one for... Yeah, I don't know if these ones from Silver Star are intended to be like a few years after, or if they were... Because their hairstyles and designs are different from Silver Stars, so I don't know if that was just like the art change or what, but... In the days before Galleon, the Magic Guild of Vane flowed high above the earth. The only way to get there was via the spring of transmission. Fortunately, it still works. We're going to use the spring as our own private back door into the Magic City. I, Lamina, Junior Premier of the Magic Guild, daughter of Myria, call upon the ancient power. Awaken from your deep sleep and open the pathway to Vane. Ha! Mega magical, it worked! This is the Cave of Trials. In the old days, it was used as an exam of sorts. It separates those that were worthy to join the guild from those who weren't. Anyway, that's ancient history. We need to keep moving. Be careful, we don't know what freaks may be lurking in this creepy cave. Yeah, it's basically the same cave from the Trials in the first game. But as you can see, it's kind of scaled down in size, probably due to just, you know, centuries of not being in use.
Dodge this!
Lady Luck be kind.
Win.
Ice Storm! Wanna dance?
I don't believe this dungeon is very long, if I remember right. A lot of the maze-like properties from the silver version of this was very much reduced, so I don't even think there's a boss at the end. So I may be remembering incorrectly.
Lady Luck be kind.
Learn how to articulate my words better. Alright. Main point using area attacks because they move before I have a chance to do anything anyway.
Wanna dance?
Lady Luck be kind.
Mega Magic Flame!
And you can tell that this cave has a lot of cave-ins and things like that, so a lot of the paths that we took in the previous game are just rubble now. That's what I kind of feel like these old area dungeons are kind of just intended to be, is just to show the passage of time between Silver Star and Eternal Blue. Just to indicate how much the actions of Alex and the others changed the landscape of the entire world, really.
Lady Luck be kind.
Mega Magic Flame!
Which is probably the best way to handle a sequel situation for something like this if you're gonna have it take place so long after. Like, sometimes the problem some games run into when they do sequeling is they will indicate that the game takes place in the same world or something like that, but the world doesn't really physically look like the same place. To be fair, it's not always needed to match everything up perfectly, especially if you're talking, you know, thousands of years after the original story took place or something, but Lunar isn't a perfect analogy for that either, because despite the amount of time that has passed, it feels like not too much, like, technologically has really changed all that much, but
We must hold together.
But that just might be an attempt to avoid changing the genre too much.
Dodge this!
Wanna dance?
Lady Luck, be kind.
Mega Magic Flame!
Whoop. You're a little tired of these flies here.
Wanna dance?
Ferocious wind! Lady Luck, be kind.
Watching the timer there.
Ice Storm!
Treasures in here so far. Yep.
Wanna dance?
Lady Luck, be kind.
Oh, good.
Mega
got
Magic
most of them.
Flame!
Life bar's getting a little low and I didn't notice. Alright. Well,
Wanna dance?
Lady Luck, be kind.
Ice Storm!
well, that's hurt more than I was expecting it to. Let's see. that direction either from the looks of it. There's a whole bunch of nothing in here.
Wanna dance?
Ferocious wind!
Lady Luck be kind.
Ice storm!
Okay. Okay, looks like we're out of danger for the moment here. Lamina, what are you doing? Where are you going in such a bizarre outfit? You're such a beautiful girl. You have to learn to flaunt your beauty, not disguise. I would love to continue this chat, but I'm in a bigger hurry. Maybe later, okay? Oh, I love dozing off in the middle of the day. Naps are such a tiny slice of heaven. I had the strangest dream about a giant frog dressed in the finest robes. I always have bizarre dreams when I enter the Magic Guild, though I don't know why. Is it drugs? Are you taking drugs? Sell. Magic gauntlets to mail. Okay, a silk dress and a boast for her. Magician's robe. This one anymore. There we go. Got enough elemental staffs at this point that I don't really need a neutral one for much. Miss Lamina, wonderful to see you. It's been a long time since our last chat. Sit down for a cup of tea with a nosy old man. Sorry, sir, but I'm in a hurry. We'll have some tea again some other time, I promise. I saw that snake Bogrant and a few other guild dropouts slither into the mansion. I don't trust that pile of pure scent. Better check it out, Lamina. No kidding, we're on our way we're on our way there right now, thank you. Miss Lamina, I have to say, Vane is truly a wonderful town. Perhaps my favorite, Miss Lamina, why is your face going through such painful-looking contortions? Vane is a city. A city. It's never been a town. It never has been, never will be. Vane is a city of tradition, of history and tradition. You got that? Oh dear, oh my, oh goodness, whatever we do. Oh, Lamina, you're here. I'm worried about what Bogart has done to your mother, very worried. I wanted to ask someone for help, but I realized I am everyone else is just as scared as I am. Are you gonna fight him? Do you need my help? I can swing a mean frying pan, you know. Calm down, Auntie. I'm not gonna let Borgan get away with anything. Who are those muscle-bound oafs blocking the entrance to Vane? They won't let me pass to pick Jala fruit. Peak Jala fruit harvesting season, but these brainless brutes don't care. When I was little, I lost most of my parents in an accident. I had to live by myself. I wandered into a forest near my house and would cry until I ran out of tears. Then one day as I was crying, the forest went dark and I was enveloped in a shadow. I looked up and saw a beautiful white bird, beautiful and huge. It filled my field of vision. The giant white bird flew away from me, and I chased it after it as fast as I could. The longer I chased it, the deeper in the forest I went until I suddenly realized I was lost. I turned around and there was a boy standing in front of me. We introduced ourselves and became fast friends. The boy's name was Null, and he told me that he lived upon the peak, on top of Tabin's Peak. When Null found out I was an orphan, he invited me to live with him at Tabin's Peak. Come with me and become one of the Danger Kids, he said. I know you'll make fast friends. I accepted his invitation without any hesitation. I didn't want to be alone anymore. Before we went to Tabin's Peak, I had to make a promise to Null. He promised that I would leave Tabin's Peak if I grew any taller than Null was. I didn't mind making that promise because I thought I'd never have to keep it. Null was older than me. I could never expect to catch up to him. Every child at Tabin's Peak was an orphan, just like I was. But we were never sad. Every day we smiled and laughed and played. We had so much fun and the days went by so quickly. I grew up without even realizing that I was. Before I knew it, the day had arrived where I was taller than Null and had kept my promise to leave Tabin's Peak. I moved with Marabia with somebody else who had grown taller than Null, a sweet girl who became my wife. Both of us treasure our time at Tabin's Peak as proud members of the Danger Kids. So yeah, that's just to help indicate, Null's been around for a while. My husband and I have been married for many years, and I only have one regret. We were never able to start a family. We tried many times, but it was never meant to be. We want a big family just like the one we had growing up on the top of Tabin's Peak. We're a family of orphans, and make any sense, raised by a boy named Null. We moved here from Azado, but I already have lots of friends. We're going to play over at the Magic Library later. Do you want to come and play with us? Sorry, I can't talk right now. My friend's waiting for me at the Magic Library. We're going to play a game to see who can find the book with the naughtiest words in it. Child's pastime. I brought my grandson here to escape the trouble in Azado. I'm not sure what is happening in that town, but I had to leave before it gets any worse. Maine is filled with good people who really care about each other. Lady Maria was even generous enough to construct this house for my grandson and me. What's the matter with you, Lamina? Why are you so upset? Oh, I know. Your mother doesn't love you anymore and you realize you have no friends. It's not like that at all, but I don't have time to explain to you with monosyllable words. Yeah, whatever, Lamina. You're just the same spoiled brat you've always been. It's been a while since I've seen Borgand around here, and he's somehow fatter than ever. You know he dropped out of the Magic Guild? I never found out the reason why. Probably because the guild's cafeteria didn't have a large enough selection of desserts. I came to Marabia to see his sights in the historical vein. The ancient structures are so full of romantic tales and rich history. What's the deal with the fat guy who showed up a while ago? He floats around here with his pack of followers like he owns the place. I have some business to take care of, but we'll definitely talk about this later. It says it lower something, but less slashing, more smashing. I don't know, let's go with the rune sword. thunder, water, flame, and wind. Okay, yeah, we have all those already, so no need to worry about that. Okay, we still got a couple of minutes left before we need to move on to the first thing here. Have you heard about the Magic Library? It's fun to play hide and seek in there because it's so big. I'm going there later with my friends. We're going to play all day long. Hey there, the Magic Library is not a playground. How many times do I have to tell you? But Lamina, the Magic Library is our playground because Lady Maria said we could play there. Oh, mother, she's letting these kids get away with murder. Oh, hello, Miss Lamina. Do you remember that fire spell you taught me earlier? I still don't know how to cast. Is there an easier spell I can try instead? What are you talking about? It's the easiest spell of all to cast. I was casting in the womb. Did you know that boys aren't supposed to give up? Now stop whining and start practicing. Magic is classified into 4 basic systems that comprise the elements. There is wind, fire, water, and earth magic before the 4 elements that comprise the world. Hear that, Miss Lamina? I can recite the theory of magic. You're a hard-looking little guy, aren't you? If up to me, you'd be the mascot of the Magic Guild. Ooh, he's good at memorizing things, but he doesn't have any magic ability at all. I heard that a long time ago, ordinary folks weren't allowed to come in and read. But it's different now. Anyone can read these books regardless of their social status, with a few exceptions. That's right. See those books on the shelf over there? They belong to me. And if you read them without paying the rental fee, you'll suffer the wrath of the guild. Rental fee? Oh boy. Until a few years ago, I was completely illiterate. Lady Maria took time each day to teach me how to read. I feel like the entire world has opened up to me thanks to her. Maria is the kindest and most wonderful, generous person I've ever met. You know, books are the greatest asset we have. With books, I can discover what happened in this world before I was born. I love to meet with the person who invented the written word and ask for his autograph. History of the Dragon Master. The first Dragon Master Louis descended from this land from the blue star with the goddess. The footprints of his very first step on Lunar can still be found somewhere in this world. Famous Dragon Master. Some of the most popular Dragon Masters in the history of our world include Leon, the mighty Gale, who fought his foes with the blinding force of a hurricane. Gaul, the Iron Hand, who could fell the largest man with a single swing of his granite fists. Nato, the singing swordsman who often burst into song like decimating his enemies. Dying, the hero of the Heresy Wars, and Alex, the last of the Dragon Masters. Hey hero, I wonder if you could be a Dragon Master too. Lunar and the Blue Star, past, present, and future. The history of humanity is the history of war. Mankind fought so furiously that the Blue Star itself was destroyed in the conflict. We were brought to this world by the goddess Athena and was given a second chance to preserve our world and live in peace. We must learn to take care of this world and each other. This book is really old, hero. It's practically falling apart. A metaphor? The Blue Star, humanity's first home. While there are many rumors of a way to travel to the Blue Star, none of these, but they have never been confirmed. If such a method truly existed, it would have been most likely discovered by now. Okay. Time for our first break, so we're gonna... Well, here, we'll be right back. Alright, moving on. Beginner's Guide to Magic, Volume 1, The Spirit of Fire. Welcome to the exciting world of fire magic. Before you read on, please make sure you have 1 flame staff, 1 large bucket of water, and 1 flame retardant magical robe. Sounds like an appropriate measure. Goddess Athena, birth and rebirth. Goddess Athena is born and reborn into our world, where she watches over us. Centuries often pass in between her visitations. Is the goddess becoming more confident in our ability to live peacefully with each other, or we abandon children? I kind of mentioned before, this is a weird element of that, where in Silver Star Story, at least the version of it that we played, it was given the indication that this rebirth process wasn't a continuous thing for Althena. But other versions of the games seem to indicate that it always has been the case, and even some of the Sega CD games apparently made comment on that. So I don't know if that was something that was just dropped from the complete version of Silver Star or what it was, but they just reintroduced it to Eternal Blue anyway, so I guess it's not technically a retcon since it was presented in a different version of the same game, I guess. So let's call it what you want there. Festivals of sacrifice. The earliest festivals were held to offer human sacrifices to gods of war. Today, festivals are held to honor Althena instead. With human lives we offer her, singing and dancing. Althena's revels in watching her children celebrate their existence. This book is right on the mark. In fact, the Midoriya Carnival was originally an offering to the goddess. What are you doing, Hero? The treasure boxes here all belong to me. That makes them off limits to you. Lunchroom Recycling Recipes, Volume 8, Banana Peel Pie. This book was a complete waste of paper. I think I'm going to recycle it. History of Lunar, Volume 1. The existence of the Vile Tribe was confirmed during the terrible battle in which Vayne fell from the sky. The behaviors and desire of the Vile Tribe are still shrouded in darkness, but it's clear they have not chosen to coexist peacefully with humanity. Someone scribbled a note in the margins. What does it say? This is wrong. The Vile Tribe has left the frontier and lives alongside the rest of Althena's children. Paracia. Paracia, who's that? So that's another thing that was basically has changed, is that after Silver Star, remember Paracia was the only one of the three sisters to survive because she helped us in the end and somehow escaped. And she and the Vile Tribe basically returned to the rest of the world and kind of just became part of it again. And it's actually suggested at certain points, I don't think it's mentioned specifically anywhere outside of some like minor dialogue, but it's suggested that Hero himself is probably a descendant of the Vile Tribe. Mostly based on the tattoos that are on his face, which are apparently associated with the Vile Tribe. This is something I kind of read elsewhere, so I don't know how canon it is, but it wouldn't surprise me, so to speak, since Hero already lives kind of on the outskirts of the world already, so wouldn't be that surprising, I guess. The superiority of magic. With magic, all things become possible. With magic, the world can be ruled and controlled. And we see what happens when they do that. Magic, its origin history. A way to move heavy objects, whether or not someone possesses considerable strength. A way to escape dangerous situations, whether or not one can move quickly. These are simple desires of men led to the discovery of magic. Now, because of magic, mankind can achieve things never before imagined. Look at all the dust on the cover of this book. No one in Vayne reads anything like this. I live in a magic city where nobody cares about magic. It's deplorable, I tell you. Wilderness Survival Guide and Cookbook. Learn how to survive any type of harsh environment. This includes scrumptious monster recipes. Hey, Hero, we should try the recipe for sand shark sasami. Blah. What do you mean? If all the sand sharks near our house, we could eat like kings. I don't think Hero shares your taste, Ruby. Life on Lunar. There are many other creatures other than humans in this land of Lunar. The most common example is the race of beastmen, which are strongly similar to humans. There are also the 4 dragons, which also serve Althena, and the Vile tribe, which very little is known. How to absolutely positively win at gambling. Don't gamble and you won't lose. What kind of advice is that? Of course you won't lose if you don't gamble. Who's going to go through life playing it safe? I'm playing to win, baby. Hot girls in the great outdoors? There are several public spots throughout the world, including Althena's shrine in the Illusion Woods and the man-made lake of the water ruins, where hot girls voluntarily take all their clothes off to bathe in the... I already knew men were pigs, but the way they talk about my chest instead of me, but this book confirms it. Oh, dear Lord. Shh. Keep the noise down. I'm trying to read. I'm reading every book in this library so I can become a great scholar and impress the ladies. I'm learning about the goddess Althena and the blue star and the 4 dragons. Legend of the goddess Althena. All of us were brought here to this land from the blue star, guided by the goddess Althena. The blessings of Althena exist in everyone, planted like seeds. They say Althena waits for those seeds to sprout and ultimately bear fruit. Sealed City. Across the sea is the holy city of Penagulia. The Althena's tower, which the goddess Althena dwells, was once located in the holy city. The goddess is said to have sealed a great evil within its walls, never to be unleashed. Gee, what great evil do you think that might be? Inspirations, Volume 1. The future of each man is within his grasp. He must only reach out and take hold of it. Deep Thoughts, Volume 1. Nothing is more senseless in this world than an act of war. The goddess mourns when her own children willingly end each other's precious lives. Introduction to History. While reading any historical document, it is important to remember that the contents of the document will never be entirely accurate, nor can they be. History is shaped by those who record it, inevitably the inevitable influence of time. I came here to get a book. I did. I want to have one with lots of pictures, like pretty pictures. Trying to get smart and stuff to use that magic stuff, but Pa don't believe in me. Wonder why. Lemia's personal bookshelf rental rates. All books are owned by Lemia and available for rental at a price of 100 silver per day. Oh, I don't mind that price. I'll let you guys read my books for free. Aren't you happy? Big business for small boards. Oh, this is a great book. Its author is an orphan who fought against all odds and soon became the most successful merchant in the world. Her story makes me cry. See in the Sky, the true story of the Magic Guild scandal. This book is fascinating. He yanks the cover right off of the Guild's dirtiest secrets. I'm a good girl. There would be times I wouldn't mind being in this book. Magic Theory Advanced Edition. An in-depth exploration of the mechanics and motion of spectacular spells. I think this volume is beyond your understanding. Let's try another one, shall we? Poetry. What is the color of love? What is the shape of love? Where is my heart? I yearn to know the answers. Oh, hear me, O goddess, beautiful and true. Tell me, teach me. But please do not charge me. Oh no, where did I leave my poem in this book? Don't read another word. Stop! Until I read that last line, I didn't even know it was Lamina. I think one of the pages is falling out. Hey. Picture Lamina. Lucky we found this, and now we know Lamina is a closet geek after all. I would prefer to think myself as studious. Besides, by reading, I learned how to blast smart alchemy rodents with fire. Hey, wait a minute, Lamina. I was just kidding. Why don't we calm down, Lamina? At least I didn't call you a freak and a geek. It could be worse. Oh, no, Ruby. What did you say? All right, that's it. Feel the burn, you big jerks. Lamina, perhaps you could take a little bit more time with the whole aiming thing. Shh. I think this... for sitting in a window. Fair enough. Alright. Making order out of this mess of books is tough. But it's my job, so I have to keep things straightened up as best I can. All my friends are late, but that gives me more time to decide what we play today. Hide and seek? Or maybe bookshelf climbing? Or maybe a book search battle? Didn't your parents teach you that a library is not a place for fun and games? Okay, Lubina, since you're kicking us out, we'll go play in the Cave of Trials instead. On second thought, why don't you stay in here and play? Just promise me you won't go to the Cave of Trials. It's too dangerous in there. I'm the head librarian. Welcome to the Vane's Home of Tomes. Our section of literacy is unmatched in all the world. Please take your time and read and search for a few of our sections. I'm sure you'll find it enlightening. The place used to be called a magic library that only magicians could enter, but the premier of the Magic Guild, Lady Maria, also turned it into a public library. Now anybody can come here, and frankly, I think it's much better that way. Are these symbols? I can't read this book at all. Of course not, Hero. How are you supposed to read all those weird runes? There's no way you'll be able to read that ancient book, because I can't read it either. Understanding Magic, Volume 1. Magic requires great power of concentration. To develop these skills, attempt the following. Eat 2 boxes of laxatives and concentrate on not using the bathroom. Ignore the noise which will soon emerge from your colon and maintain your focus. Magicians with high fiber diet should not attempt this exercise under any circumstance. Oh, God. This sounds like something you would read on like Alt Health Twitter or something. I think I made that joke before. I think it was in Silver Star too, in this exact same location now that I think about it. Ugh. Anything but predictable, I guess. History of Vane, well, Volume 1. Long ago, Vane was a city held aloft in the skies with the power of magic. Only those blessed with magic abilities lived there, and they conducted intense research. Magic Guild was the most powerful influence in the known world. The same one. The Vanished Dragon Master. The goddess Althena keeps the eternal watch over our world. When the dragon is reborn into our world, the Dragon Master stands close at her side. When the goddess is reborn to us, while the goddess is constantly reborn to us, the Dragon Master is not. But when the goddess vanishes, so does the Dragon Master. History of Vane, Volume 2. Long ago, the city was held aloft by the skies with the power of magic. But it was made to fall by the goddess Althena, who was under control of the magic of the Galleon, the Magic Emperor. It is said that the influence of the Magic Guild disappears when Vane plunged to the earth, and the cities of Vane were relocated to cities across the world, taking their knowledge of magic with them. What was once considered an arcane art became commonplace. In this new world, the Magic Guild was considered quaint. Magic Emperor Galleon. Galleon, one of the 4 original heroes, had a very strong and unusual magic power. He used this to take control of Althena and plunge the world into darkness. To this day, no one knows the Galleon's motives for what he did. Legends lore of the Blue Star. The blue star that shines in the sky is our ancestral home. Our ancestors were guided to this land from the Blue Star by the goddess Althena. Okay, someone left a scribble in this notebook. I think it says, Cloth, secret, Gil, spy. My secret is safe with me. Yeah. Dang, I can't make out these words between all these jelly stains. At least I think it's jelly. I'm putting this back. The less I know, the better. Common Sense by Maria also. A person's worth is not determined by whether or not they have magic powers. A person's worth is not determined by whether or not they have any money. A person's worth is determined by the sum total of their hopes, their dreams, and their actions. Okay, no point bothering with the chests because of the, because Lamenia is being difficult, so, we'll come back to that later. Hey there, kiddo, how's the money collection for Vane's future going? Are you saving your silver? Another time to talk. My mother is in big trouble. Although, if you have a few coins to spare, I'll be glad to take them off your hands. Lamina, you're back. Can you show me one of your magic tricks, please? I have a special one that I've been saving and it only costs... Don't tell me you're going to charge a kid to see one of your cheap tricks. I was about to say it only cost you a big smile. How about it? Lamina's forever spoiling my daughter with attention. I suppose they can relate to each other as neither of them have siblings. I don't want my child to be spoiled into adulthood or I'll have to disown her. What is it with the adults in this game? Insulting children. Again. A long time ago, when Vane was still floating in the sky, people who lived here never looked up to the heavens. They always looked down on the people of the earth, figuratively and literally. Until Vane was knocked to the ground by the Magic Emperor, people of the Vane looked into the skies. It was only then that they learned to appreciate the beauty of the blue star. Borgan suddenly appeared in the middle of Vane using the magic of teleportation. That's one of the most difficult spells to use, so how was Borgad able to cast it? How was he able to teleport all four of his chins at once? Hey, Miss Lamina, how are you? If we're really good, will you please tell us another story? Do you hear that, guys? Lamina tells stories to these children. Tell me, little guy, what type of stories does Lamina tell you? Lamina tells us stories of how to spend money without wasting it, how to hoard money in really good hiding places where no one will ever find it, and how to haggle down the price of anything. Well, aren't those just delightful tales? This is my home, the mansion of the Magicville of Vane. Walls are filled with the history of our world. Well, isn't it great? It's kind of big, but it's kind of run down, isn't it, hero? Look at that hole in the roof. That sign over there is broken. The Magic Guild were so prestigious. Why can't they afford a carpenter? Yeah, it's definitely seen better days. It's been a long time, Borgans. What do we owe the pleasure of this visit? Arena, you were the picture of mannerly perfection, as always. However, Vane has drifted into chaos since the guild fell apart. You know it's true. Lowly simpletons who know nothing of the way of magic roam the once majestic streets. Disgrace and despair are all that remains in the magic city. How utterly pathetic. Then may I ask why you have come to such a place you hold in such low esteem? Aw, Maria, you were never one to skirt the issue. I confess I come here for the selfish of reasons. This city is no longer suitable to a woman of your stature. I will have to come and take you to Neo Vane. We'll be happy together, you and I. Oh, that flying cesspool has no right to come here like he owns the place. Amina, my dear, you've returned. Welcome home. And what is this? You brought some new friends with you. How wonderful. You have so few friends, darling. I'm delighted to see that you're making new ones. I'm Amina's mother, Maria. These aren't just friends of mine. They're also candidates to join the guild. I've been gathering new candidates every day. I'll revive the guild soon enough. Yeah.
Oh, look what we have here. Lamina, Junior Premier of the Guild. Remember me? I'm Borgan, creator of Neo Vane and the most powerful wizard in the world.
Oh, I remember. I could never forget a face so beastly and grotesque as yours. I told you Vane was off limits. Get out of here!
It's such a shame when places of former glory are neglected by their own creators. I'm afraid that's exactly what's happened to Vane. Its time is almost over. Surely you agree, Lamina. Absolutely not. Vane is not destined to disappear at all. I'm going to restore it. Calm down, Lamina. Listen to what Borgan has to say. You know, once you get past the surface, he's very much like you. Mother, how can you say such a terrible thing? Borgan is ugly and awful and evil. Why are you defending him? Has he cast a spell on you? I do not submit my power for your approval, dear girl. I am absolutely sovereign to my destiny now. I will do as I wish. Behold. Please excuse my actions, Lady Maria, but I must do this. Mother! Wasn't that delicious? All it took is one simple wave of my hands. Poof, Mommy's gone. What have you done with my mother? I demand that you return her this minute. I demand that you think before you speak, dear girl. Think of the power I possess, Lamina. I could squash you like a cream-filled cupcake. No, your mother will not be coming back. She will rule with me in Neo Vane. Oh, and if you feel the need to visit, don't hesitate to visit Penigulia. We'll be sure to roll out the dead carpet for you. No, Morgan, I'm serious. Come back here this instant. Oh, Mother, I can't believe I let you down. I don't have enough magic strength to qualify as a bathroom attendant, let alone premier the Magic Guild. What was I thinking? I can't even save the person I love the most. How can I hope to restore an entire city? Oh, Mother, I'm a failure. Amina. Say, Chief, I think you should have a few words with Lamina. I was going to say something about you being our leader and having to take charge, but the truth is, the rest of us are kind of scared of her. Good luck. Thanks, Ronfar, for nothing. Come on, hero, go over there and give the Lamina a good pep talk. Ronfar, if you think she needs a pep talk, why don't you run over there and give it to her? Ruby, I'm a gambler, not a motivational speaker. Hero, please find the words to cheer up Lamina. I do not have the gift for inspiration you possess. It must be a human trait. Lamina was only trying her hardest to complete a mission, just as I am. And it seems like me, her mission has become a tremendous burden. I thought Lamina was a selfish person with nothing but money on her mind. But she was just trying to get enough to restore the Magic Guild. She's been working so hard and everybody thought she was greedy. How brave of her. What do you want, hero? Have you come to laugh at me for being so weak? Sure, go ahead and laugh. Must be worth 1,000. Yuck. Ha! Lamina reviving the Magic Guild. But she's the only member. I don't even have the power to fix the leaky roof of the Magic Guild. My mother knew I was too weak to do anything, hero. That's why she told me to accept the Magic Guild the way it is. You agree with her, don't you? It's not like that, Lamina. Vane is a wonderful city with a rich history of great leaders. I think you'll be a next great leader of Vane. I believe in your dream, Lamina, and I believe you have the strength and courage to make it real. Someday you'll restore this place to its former glory. Someday the Magic Guild will be the center of the world. And someday everybody will know that your vision was... It was your vision that made it possible. Never heard such a load of horde blast in all my life, hero. Is this your idea of a pep talk? Can't you tell it's my first? Yeah, but I do appreciate the effort. Thanks, hero. Hey, Lamina, there's no shame of being the only member of the Magic Guild. There's certain situations where being the only member can be quite pleasant, in fact. Think of it this way, when you have nothing to lose. All you can do is win. I'll join you as a member of the guild if you will have me. I'll support your dream in any way I can, because that's what friends do for each other. I do not understand the people of this world very well, but I do know that you are wonderful for trying to carry out your given duty. We're all here for you, Lamina. Now let's go and save your mom from that floating fatty. My only thought this entire time was how to get you into the guild, but you've been concerned about me personally. I don't deserve to have friends like you. I'm not crying, by the way. I just have something in my eye. That must look really pathetic, but I'm alright now, so let's get moving. We're heading for the holy city of Pentagolia, where we'll find Bulgar and rescue Mother. That lard butt is going to pay dearly for putting me through this, I assure you. I won't be satisfied till I've peeled every last silver coin from off his sticky fingers. Now, this is the Lumina we've come to know and love. Well, we know her, but I'm not sure I'm ready to love her. Anyway, let's make our way to the holy city. Okay. We're going to need the right tools if we're going to rescue Mother from Bulgar. Before we go to the holy city, I should open up the treasure chest of Vane. I'll even let you guys use whatever I find for a very reasonable rental fee. Oh, what the heck, I'll let you use them for free. After all, you are helping me save Mother. Okay. Now it's treasure hunting time before we move along. Amina's purse obtained. Usually empty. I think that thing is another effect, but I don't remember what it is. Now I'm trying to remember here. Okay, so it increases the amount of money you get from battles, so that will be useful. Etiquette of annoyance. Say that again. Sweet secrets of money making. Write books with titles that desperate people looking for easy answers to buy. You just described the whole self-help industry. Restoration of the Magic Guild. Nash and Mia set out to righting the wrongs that the evil premier had committed. Aftermath of what they did at the end of Silver Star. Morgan Doll obtained. Precious Ussing Clan heirloom. Oh, right. I forgot that Mia had a fascination for those creatures. And okay. Rapture in the Wind by Veronica Swimser. His eyes met her gaze. That meant only one thing. She moved her lips to fully meet. Yeah, I'm gonna not read the rest of that out. There's so many places I can go and I don't like it. Seal crest. Monster's lips are sealed. Okay, that gives Axe. Okay, that's accessing seal magic, which, to be honest, I don't think that's going to be much more helpful than the sleep magic I was having her use before, but under crest was shocking discovery. Okay, so this is where things start getting a little more interesting with the crests. This is where the power crests kind of come into play, because basically, as I kind of mentioned before, Lunar 2 basically has upgraded versions of all of its magic spells. That most of the characters gain theirs as they level up. When you use the crest, you get basically the base level version, and then if you use the power crest in combination, I think you get access to the stronger versions of them. Admittedly, I'm just giving the Thunder Crest to her for now because I don't really know what else to give to her, really. Hero can actually cast magic somewhat decently, and I think Ronfard also do magic damage, though Hero's better off not. The crests tend to lower stats depending on what they are for, so kind of helps to avoid that if I can. Okay, I thought there was one in here. Thieves' Staff. Oh, okay. So it allows Lamina to basically steal items from enemies, which, if I remember correctly, it's not like you can get special equipment or anything. It's almost always just consumables, I think, so it's not a huge ability, unless I just don't want to be doing damage for some reason. I don't remember it being very useful, but who knows. Let's see, the others were in the library, I think. Oh, that just auto-revives somebody one time and basically fully heals them and restores all their magic. Which is useful in certain situations, but as I said, it's a one-time use item, so don't really want to use it unless I absolutely have to. Okay, it's time to move on. Well, there's the Holy City, but still don't have a way to it yet.
Wanna dance?
Enough sleeping.
Ferocious wind! Lady Luck, be kind.
Nope.
Mega Magic Flame! Power!
Ball is turned into Tempest. Ice Pick into Ice Arrows. Yep, we're starting to see the spells starting to pop into play now.
Wanna dance?
Dodge this! Lady Luck, be kind.
Mega Magic Flame!
Heal up before we move along. That wasp.
Ferocious wind! Lady Luck, be kind.
Yep.
Mega Magic Flame!
Burn it all.
Huh?
If I remember correctly, all of Lucia's attacks are non-elemental, so I think they just do the same damage to everything regardless, so... I think they don't... I think they're only resistant by mobs that resist all magic by default. Let's see, Paralyze Ring...
Wanna dance?
Dodge this! Lady Luck, be kind.
I win.
Mega Magic Flame!
Bird.
Wanna dance?
One thing that is kind of fun about the crests is that all the characters do have voice lines for the different magics that you can use, so
Dodge this!
sometimes it's just fun to switch the crest between people and see what
Lady
the
Luck, be
characters say
kind.
when they cast them.
Lightning Blast! Wanna dance?
Dodge this! Lady Luck, be kind.
Easy win. Wasn't gonna be able to outrun that thing anyway, so we'll take it out quickly.
Wanna dance?
Dodge this! Lady Luck, be kind.
A bit of a streak here.
Mega Magic Flame! Power!
Warrior Crest. Increases. Okay, so that increases my attack at the cost of my magic, which probably fine. Huh? The road's underwater. I can fly across. What are you guys going to do? Swim? Oh, phooey. This is mega rotten timing. I didn't think the floodgates would be closed. The water is too cold for us to swim across, but the water level is so high I bet they'll open the gate by tomorrow morning. Well, gang, let's head up and think of a bunch of scary stories to tell around the fire. Just checking the clock here. Geez, I think Ruby went into a coma before she finished chewing on the last of her fish. I haven't seen somebody pass out like that since I flashed that priestess in the Lampar Sanctuary. Say you're a cute little fish, aren't you? Well, get in my belly. You know, when she isn't busting my chops, Red's almost kind of cute. Don't tell her that I said that, though, of course. Anyway, by tomorrow we should be able to reach Penagulia. Kind of hard to believe that we're almost at the end of our journey, huh? And we haven't known each other for long, but we sure had our share of adventures. Grateful that you allowed me to join you, hero. If you haven't met with me, I'd still be running from my past with the Shadow Dragon cult. I'm happy to meet you. I was depressed when Mother was kidnapped. Before I knew it, I was swept away by your charisma and charm. Thanks, Lamina. I'm just trying to help you and Lucia, that's all. Speaking of Lucia, she sure certainly changed since I first met her. Yeah, she barely used to talk, and now she'll sing for any kid who'll listen. I only sang because the children asked me to, but I admit that I enjoyed it. Spoken like a true lover of the spotlight. Well, gang, we have to get up early, so I'm following Ruby's lead and going to Dreamland. Huh? Lucia, where did she go? Just one more fish, hero. They're so good, and I still have room in my belly. Oh, honey, you know I hate the baby talk. Alright, fine. Now come here, let me put my hands on your fuzzy dice. That's a good girl. Won't run away anymore. I'm gonna face it. I'm gonna settle it once and for all. I'm short one, but I'm sure I had 124 silver for sure. Well, oh, thank. Lucia? Don't look, hero. All right, right, not looking. Don't just stand there. Go away. All right, going away. Can't believe Hero did that. But why am I upset? He's right, I have changed. Try a shift from the woman who walked into the male bath naked without a second thought. Good morning, Hero. Hi, Lucia. Good morning. Hello, Ruby. What's wrong? You're both acting weird. Did something happen to you two last night? Naked eye. I mean, nothing happened at all, Ruby. Subtle. Hey, it looks like the water drain. We can now cross to the other side. The city of Anzo is now within reach, dear friends. And that is just a sweet sunset sail from Anzu to the holy city of Panagoulia. I got a friend in Anzo who should be able to set us up with a boat. We're going to be going sailing. Yay, come on, Hero, let's go. Ha, if we made it this far, Panagoulia shouldn't be no problem. The first order of business is head to the shrine and see an old acquaintance. After all, we can make an arrangement for a ship. My mom decided this place was unhealthy after the new priest of the Chosen came, so she left with my little sister. I'm sad because when my sister would cry, I would sing to calm her. My mother can't sing for beans, so who's going to calm my sister now? Enzo has certainly changed since the Chosen took more of an interest in it. The streets are tidy and the buildings are clean. Not that it's a bad thing, just forget I said anything. I don't know what's up, but the grown-ups are getting really weird lately. I want to play outside late, but my mom makes me come home as soon as it's dark. I never used to do that. I'm older now, it doesn't make any sense. We're already picking up a sense of unease here, aren't we? My wife has been consumed with the paranoid feeling that we're being watched. I don't really see it, but there have been what? No, it's nothing. Never mind. Who are you strange people? Oh, forgive me. Lately I have this creepy feeling that I'm being watched at all times. It's really affecting my ability to sleep well at night. Safety helmet. This might come in handy. Okay, let's see here. Oh, it's one of those helmets that either Hero... Okay. Probably better suited for Hero than Bonfire. Following criminals are wanted in connection with numerous violations of the law. Information leading to their arrest will be rewarded in the posted reward being paid. Lucia the Destroyer, 1 million silver. Tattoo Gray Robber Hero, 500,000. Rodfar the Shifty Gambler, 300,000. 1,800,000 just for 3 people. And we can make a living by turning ourselves in. Fallen criminals are wanted dead or alive. Reward are granted by the Althena's Chosen. Dancing girl wears gaudy attire, dresses suggestively, 300,000. The head of the Magic Guild Lamina, plain appearance, no special marks, 300,000. Oh, never. So what if I dressed in a thrifty manner? There's nothing wrong with that. Let's see here. Bear with me here. I'm having an issue here. Okay, I was like, right. My list disappeared. Papa and Mama were talking about moving last night. They said they couldn't take the city anymore. But what about me? I have lots of friends here. What will happen to me? The High Priest of the city spends most of his time in the shrine across the bridge. The old High Priest used to be well liked, but this new one, never mind. Where's the High Priest? Ask Qatar, that kind of thing. You don't look like the residents of the city. Where do you hail from? What are your names? We need to manage the flow of travelers to keep our city peaceful. Recent chosen pretend to be friendly, but I know better. They're little more than spies from Mari and her vile band of sadists. People here are talking about the chosen's priests as if they were bad. But I look around, all I see is a better city. Cleaner, brighter, better. What's wrong with that? In order to keep the people of the city in line, we as the Chosen are keeping watch. If you see anything suspicious, be sure to let us know. My father isn't home right now. While he's away, I'm guarding against thieves. Okay, he won't let me through now. Right now, Mom and Dad are feeling sick. I tell them they should go to the goddess for help, but they just sigh. What? I wonder why they're so sad. Get to that. Maybe I need to approach from behind. Don't think I'm going to use those again anyway. Smash Saber. That's the shop selling a fan named after herself. Oh. Okay, yeah, it's just dropping wisdom instead. Okay. Okay, let's actually go ahead and take our next break here. So, we'll be right back. Alright. Hit the wrong button, but... I don't believe the 4 dragons and the Dragon Master hold the power to protect Alita for all time. I find that hard to believe. It's been a long time since I was home and I missed it, but the city is a fine substitute for now. Actually, it's almost as nice as my real home. My dear husband loves this place to death, but I think he drinks too much. The place will kill his liver before it finishes him. Problem is, after the liver's gone, he's as good as dead too. We already kind of done it. Screwed. No need to be sad. Grab up and drink and be happy. I am pleased that the teaching of Althena has spread to all corners of this land. But I have to remain vigilant for those who do not believe in their hearts. I've been away from the city for some time, and it seems Asdo has changed. What in the world happened? All the people here have grown silently under the weight of some unseen threat. When my grandchildren grow up, they want to be priests of the Chosen. I'm happy they want to follow the ways of Althena, but I'm not sure the Chosen is the best choice. You see that priest from the Chosen there? He comes here pretending to be a customer, but I know he's just spying on us. How do I know? Well, he's taken one of the customers out of the pub with him. When they come back, the person is changed somehow. It's weird. Things have been even better since the Chosen have taken personal interest in our city. Business is thriving and the city is cleaner than ever. We're full of joy. Ha 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 ha. I do not like this, not one bit. This place should be rowdy and noisy. What do we have here? Quiet whispers and scuttling feet. This place doesn't sound like a pub. It sounds like a damn freaking latte shop. All I need is a magazine rack and some punk kids, and nobody would know this was a pub at all. You know, it wasn't always this way before the Chosen folk took an interest. Well, let's just say it was a different then. Real different. People come here to get sloss and party. That's the way this is supposed to be in a joint like this. I better shut my yap before somebody hears I get a heap in trouble, or worse. Like the Chosen have clamped down on the city. Zano is now under the direct oversight of the holy city of Penagulia. We've been given a task to keep this people's city harmonious. But we are looking carefully at all who might come here for signs of malcontent. You look like fine folk. I'm sure we'll have no quarrel with you. I love this city. It's so peaceful and the amount of poverty here is low. Yeah, what do you want? No, I'm not unhappy with the conditions here. Why would you think that? Whoa there, buckaroo. I didn't say anything about that. What's the matter with you? Nothing's wrong with me. I'm fine. We're all happy, priest. The gate may be open. My heart is closed tightly. It's that terrible day 1 year ago when something terrible went wrong. Angel ring. Are you people travelers? What is your business at our holy shrine? Why does your face hold a look of terror, old man? We have business here. Yes, what do you intend to do after your business is concluded? What? What are you talking about, old man? Wow, will you look at that hero? It's amazing. I've never seen a statue of Althena this immense. It's amazing, but for some reason it seems kind of creepy. It is Althena, isn't it? Strong magical power. This is Althena's power. No, wait, I'm wrong. It's something different. Something not of Althena. You know, it's strange. There shouldn't be a goddess statue like this in this city. Well, the only way to get to the bottom of this is to enter the shrine. I've been assigned to the city, but I'm already impressed. These people of the city were really excellent. They have a fervent belief in the goddess Althena. Very different case from the Hove of Lapar where I was assigned before. Well, when you intimidate people, you kinda can do that, can't you? Oh, my children, we come to offer prayers to the great goddess. They are always welcome here. Come in, come in. You see the beautiful statue of Athena in the shrine is rather splendid, don't you think? Oddly over the top. Even though we've given up our freedoms, we have a stable life now. Well, I guess you're in the best position to decide. I thought about it for quite a bit, and yes, I do think it's worth it. My friend next door was injured by the divine punishment last year. All I want to know is why. It's written in the 4th book of the goddess that whoever enters this sanctuary shall bequeath all their belongings to the nearest priest of Athena. Would you like a pen? I hate serving here, but I don't really want to get on the bad side of the chosen leaders. I have to swallow my pride and serve this vile place. Forget I said that. Are you believers in the goddess? If you'll follow her ways, you can live a happy, fulfilling life. Until these priests get a taste of what I've got in store. We've passed a new law requiring priests to pay taxes on what they collect, and I'm the new tax collector. By the way, what's your primary source of revenue? Did you see the statue out front? The residents helped raise it. Back then, everybody was happy. We come to see the high priest. Yeah, that's what we claim here, but we don't have all day to sit here and talk about it. Besides, if you don't mind, we can step aside so we can attend to our business. The Athena statue is burning. Did you see the flames? That is the holy flame in which we've been entrusted. Common followers of Athena are forbidden from continuing past this point. We're not common to step aside, Bob. I have my orders. You cannot pass unless I have a special mitzvah with your name. Please spare us all some embarrassment. Just leave the way you came. Ah, what do you want from me? Make whatever contributions you want. Wait a minute, you are not who don't scare me like that. Who might you be? Well, don't just stand there, kneel at once and give thanks, cretins. What kind of nerve do you have to be talking like that? Our business isn't with you, Buster. We don't appreciate your mega grating attitude. We come to meet with the High Priest of Anzo. Huh? Well, you must not be from around here. I am the High Priest of Anzo, Jamal. That's not the name of the High Priest. Romfar, say something already. Alright, Jamal, stop babbling your grand delusions in your sleep. Tell us where the real High Priest, Basil, is. What? How do you know? I should have known. It is you, isn't it, Ronvar? In the flesh, my underachieving acquaintance. It looks like you've been busy while I've been away. Yes, but it's partly thanks to you, buddy. Well, I always did have a soft spot for the runt with litter. But look at you now. You're not the runt I knew. I suppose even runts have to grow up sometime. Well, despite the riveting you always dish out, I'll always be grateful to you, Ronvar. If you haven't protected me when the others tease me, I don't know what. Well, that's all water under the bridge now. Did your friends know you were a teacher's pet in school? Yes, Ronvar here was the one all expected to be the first High Priest. Talk about unexpected. You mean Ronvar was some kind of prodigy? What happened? Time and circumstances, my furry tormentor. Time, circumstances, women, wine, parties, general temptation stuff. But enough of that. Where's old man Basil, Gemmel? Tell him Ronfar's here. I'm sorry, Ronfar. I wasn't joking. Priest Basil was removed. He's not here. I am truly the High Priest now. What? Fire? That's crazy talk. He disobeyed the teaching of the goddess. His release was not unexpected. Yeah, I won't believe him. I must speak directly with him. Well, his house in town has a bright red roof, and so it's easy to find. I would not speak with him if I were in your shoes, old friend. It might not be good for your long-term health. Just a bit of friendly advice for you to take or leave. Well, and this all suspicious. I'm doing as much as I can to help the priests of the chosen. They all tell me if I continue, Father may be allowed to return. Could it be? Is it Basil's son, Promon? Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. You are a little Promon after all. You're sure grown, kiddo, but I guess that's the way things work. You remember me as your old Uncle Ronfar. Uncle Ronfar? I'm sorry I don't remember you. Are you friends with Father's? You're a pretty young tyke the last time I was here. It's no surprise that you don't remember old Ronfar. It's no wonder he can't remember you. I'm traveling with you and I try to forget. Ouch, hey, now, Ruby, don't call for that. Brom, what's going on out there? Has a visitor come? Well, isn't this a pleasant surprise, Ronfar, my own friend? What brings you here? I'm doing fine, and it's a long story. But we'll get to that later. For now, I have a favor to ask you, my friend. Yes, there's always time for a favor for a friend. Now, let's get out of the cold. My bones aren't what they used to be in the old days. Come in. Indeed, the issues you have raised are troubling, though. I've suspected as much. But to Panagulia, I really do wish to aid you, but I've been... Basil, what's going on in this city? I thought I knew it was up here, but things have seemed to be turned upside down. First that creepy statue is erected, then you're removed as the High Priest. What's next? Yes, it's a long story complete with twists, turns, and betrayals. The full story is best left unsaid for the present. There are unfriendly ears about, and they seem to even hear the faintest whispers. What news could you have that's so difficult to impart to me? Ronfar, this difficult news. You see, all the problems in Anzo began exactly 1 year ago, when Lady Mari arrived. Mari? Mari's been in this city? Mari speaks long and often swears obedience to the Chosen. She taught that those who didn't follow the Chosen would burn in a holy fire. But her teachings fell on the deaf ears at first because the people Anzo is a free city with gentle people. Nobody believed that they had truly transgressed the true teachings of Althena. Well, the teaching of the Chosen and those of Althena were supposed to be the same. Soon our fair city was consumed by a fire of furious anger. Mari's prophecy had come true, and for reasons no one fully understood. All we knew is that fire was not holy, but evil. Well, when the priests lectured that the gods' punishment was meted out because we lacked faith, they promoted new doctrines and fed on the fear and uncertainty in the masses. It was less than 3 days before I was ousted as the High Priest. Mari was such a kind and gentle... What happened to her? Ronfar, did you see the big flames in the palm of the goddess statue? It's said to be the flame of the red dragon. It is a fire that is supposed to consume the enemies of the Chosen. It has become to be known as the symbol of Lady Mari's anger, however. All the townspeople are terrified of that fire. Who is it? Sorry, Father. What is it, Prom? Are you going to go play again? Yes. Be certain to return before darkness falls. Evil roams about after nightfall. Yes, I know, Father. I will not forget, I promise. My word, that was close. I fear he might be of the Chosen. Were they to hear what I just said, I certainly would not be pleased. What's this terror after night? Well, according to the Chosen, teaching of the Chosen, it's forbidden to be out after dark. They said evil will snatch your soul. Well then, it sounds like night will be a perfect cover for us to sneak onto a boat. Yes, that's a beautiful idea. Yes. I'm afraid the boat may be your only way to get to Panagulia now. And if that's what you've chosen to do, why not rest here until nightfall? I'm glad you've accepted my hospitality so graciously. Rest here. Think of your home as my own. Thanks again, Basil. You know what they say about a friend in need. And well, that's me this time. And I won't forget what you've done for me this time. So if we head to the dock, the ship to Panagulia should be there right now, right? Yes, it's probably the largest ship there, so there'd be no way to mistake it. Chosen they've been more militant about it lately. I'm not sure what's up, but be careful. No problem, old buddy. Thanks again. We'll let you know how things turn out. All right. Gee, does this ship look familiar? Well, this is our ride to the Holy City, huh? It's a lot bigger than I thought it'd be. Hero, you of all people know that size doesn't matter unless it's a bunny pouch. I have a funny feeling, and no, not in my no-no zone. I've seen this ship somewhere before. What's wrong, Ronfar? Aren't you happy we're finally on our way to Panagulia? Yeah, of course I am. I guess I'm just a little loopy from the lack of sleep. Whatever you say, weirdo. You should be happy, Ronfar. Look how happy I am. Ruby, you idiot. Put out your fire breath ore. Who's out there? This is bad. Very, very bad. What are you doing here? We're going to ask you the same thing, Leo. Seize them before they make an attempt at an even more pathetic retort. Come on, Leo. Give us a chance to talk our way out of this.
Hey! Get your hands off me! How dare you!
How does it feel, Hero, to know that all your schemes and tricks were for naught? How does it feel to know I have emerged victorious? Makes me sick, actually. I have many more questions of you, Hero. Get over here and don't try anything stupid. What is the destroyer doing? Hit back in my neck, and it's gonna tarnish hanging thieves. That destroyer did stole a piece. He ain't no good thief. I got an idea there's gonna be a hanging around this part. Though Penigulia is before us, all is not well. Even now, Zophar is. You mustn't give up now. I have a score to settle. Hey, this is no way to treat the head of the Magic Guild. Fine, have it your way, but you better enjoy every minute, because you'll be paying for it in the lawsuit. There's the inflexibility of the White Knight Leo. I bet death itself wouldn't change his ways. Finally, the White Knight has come back to Alzo and found the Destroyer. You will not escape your fate, Destroyer. You will be slain by the Sword of Justice. Lucia is not the Destroyer. Why won't you understand? How dare you call Lucia evil when the Chosen are the ones committing evil in Alzo? That's right, Leo. We know exactly what you're doing to these poor people. Silence. I will not listen to your meaningless accusations against the Chosen. Search the male prisoners first, and be careful. They're liable to try anything to escape. As you command, Lord Leo. You really don't know what's going on in this town, do you, Leo? What do you mean, Ronfar? If you have something to say, say it now. Here's the deal, Leo. We found out that the Chosen of Azo. What was that? Well, that's a problem, isn't it? Something about holy fire? The horror. The horror! I hope you enjoyed that display of your power, Lucia, for it will be your last. Enough of the macho talk, Leo. Calm down and listen to what I have to say. The Chosen are causing this firestorm to put fear of Althena into the Azo's citizens. They've been told that they must join the Chosen or suffer Althena's wrath. Look at the flame, Leo. It's just like the flame that burns in the palm of the statue. Don't you see? The person controlling these firestorms is... Enough, Ronfar. You might be able to fool the others with your lies, but I know you too well. Now watch as I cut out the black heart of the Destroyer and feed it to its vermin. Ronfar is telling the truth, Leo. Basil said the fire is actually the flame of the Red Dragon and is to be used on Althena's enemies. Basil the High Priest, he said that to you? You're scared, aren't you, Leo? You're afraid of the truth. Because the service of the courts means everything to you. Afraid. This is not a matter nor the time to debate such matters. My only concern at the moment is saving Azo from destruction. Soldiers, free Hero and Ronfar from their bonds. As you command, Lord Leo. Leo, you and Ronfar will guide me to Basil's home that I may hear his claims for myself. Your companions would remain here as my prisoners to ensure your cooperation. What, you think? I think you just like seeing girls tied up, pervert. Go on, you guys. The sooner you return, the sooner Lamina will stop screaming. I feel a very strong magical force coming from the flames. Hero, please be careful. We'll be back, Lucia. Promise we'll be back for you soon. Going fairly well, Exploder, I'd say. Okay, so Leo's joined our party temporarily. Like Hero, he kind of has a mix of physical and magical attacks, specifically Earth magic. He will be alongside us for a bit. Hey, Exploder, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Appreciate it as always. Got it going out to Grimmy 88, Icarus Lamus, Air Sun Studio, Athene, and Tango. There we go. Don't think you'll have it to take advantage of Lord Leo's kindness and deceive him. If you deceive Lord Leo, then you prepare yourself for a tough ride. It's a dangerous thing for a human to try to resist the magical power of that fire. Please be careful, hero. Go, hero. I shall teach this pathetic follower the truth. Because even a follower can change when they see the truth with their own eyes. Pathetic that the head of the magic guild is a hostage. What does this world come to? You guys weren't trying to pull anything, are you? If anything happens to Lord Leo, you won't get away with it. I'm serious. Unlike Lord Leo, I'm very suspicious of your motives. I still don't trust you. If I'm suddenly to believe the story of the Red Dragon Plant, I'm not certain I would.
Dodge this!
Let the roars of the earth be heard!
Lady Luck be kind.
I win. They lose. They have a statue right here.
Dodge this!
I saved this for you, infidel!
Lady Luck be kind.
Lose. You can see Leo's level is quite a bit higher than mine, so he's a bit of a powerhouse for us at the moment. Which is good if our party decreased. It always helps to have a little bit more power behind that.
Dodge this! Lady Luck be kind.
On the plus side, I have... Do I have a favorite character? Oh, that's a rough one. I actually like the cast of this game a lot, so that makes it really hard to choose.
Dodge this!
Boom. Yeah.
Lady Luck be kind.
Yep. Slash. Something. Oh. I didn't even notice the hype train. Let's see here. Good one emote. This little laughing cat, I guess. Well, I think it is. All right. Father, Father, oh no, get up, I'm begging you, please. Why, Father? Why has this happened? Under total, huh? Hard time keeping track for the most part. What's wrong, Porum? Ronfar. Oh, Ronfar, look, my father is... Basil, what in the world happened here? Answer me, Basil. Porum. Feels me the bone to witness the lows to which the chosen have. Ronfar, hurry, you must try to help him. Step aside, I'm prepped and ready to go. That's it, good. It's not the best recovery magic, but it'll have to do for now. Now then, tell me what happened for him. I don't know. The Chosen said if I was a good boy, my father could be High Priest again. So I went to the shrine to give them information about the Destroyer. I told them that the Destroyer was in our house. I asked him to save Ronfar and Father from the Destroyer, but right after that, the flames in Althena's hand. Why, I did the right thing, right? Why? What you did wasn't wrong. Father, you're a good boy and Althena knows that. This unfortunate happening must have been some kind of mistake. Oh, but Father... There, do not cry anymore. Porum, you should hold out your chest. You know what you did was right. That's right, the true evil is... I'm going to the shrine. I must find out what the Chosen are really up to.
Dodge this!
Gain a couple of levels. Actually, I didn't quite get what you meant by 100 total. 100 total of what? I think I'm missing something. Well, it was right on top of me, I guess. Oh!
Heal!
Yeah, you've been my most direct supporter, so
Take this!
Do appreciate it. Especially since I don't have that much to offer in return at the current moment, but...
They sound like a stupid cat.
I'm sure Popo would agree. Go heal up. This is convenient. Those have actually been around for a while, I think. I don't think I've added very many new things lately, I don't think. I think the throwing thing was the last thing I added not too long ago. I just haven't had a lot of new stuff to add to it lately. Well, that might be it, because... Lord Leo, what cause has you kept you up at this late hour? You have no reason I know to come here, because I cannot let you pass. If you prevent my advances, we shall take the gate forcefully. Step aside. I said step aside! I will not warn you once more. Step aside or risk physical harm. Okay. That's better. Let's get this over with. Let's see here. Trying to think of what I had there, but... yeah, that's based on... Let's see, the new ones that I think are the most recent in there are... I did update the icons and the cost of a lot of them, so that might be what's showing up as new, because I changed some of that stuff up. The three newest ones are the phone stack one, the job crystals, and the rise up. And of course that. Done. Ow. Again. Eventually when I add more to the throwing thing, I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I just... Gather, gather, holy flames burn the evil ones. Burn, burn, holy flames burn. Burn these evil souls. Oh, what? What kind of foul magic is this? It is as you see, Leo. Can you still believe the Chosen are pure? But there will be time for thought and reflection later. We must save this city first. If we fail to put out the fire, the city will burn to the ground. Understood. Ronfar, Leo, let's go put this fire out. Well, it should be fun, because that'd be the whole point of me bothering with them in the first place, I suppose.
Dodge this!
Get blasted.
Dodge this! Lady Luck, be kind.
Ah. Hey, is everything faster than I am?
Dodge this! Ferocious wind!
I saved this for you, infidel!
Lady Luck, be kind. Dodge this!
I saved this for you, infidel!
Better take care of that one quickly. I don't like the way that thing looks.
Dodge this!
I saved this for you, infidel!
Lady Luck, be kind.
Oh, that was the worst timing for that, I think.
Happy hour!
Fall back!
Okay, my God. Roll. That hurt way more than I thought it was going to.
Ferocious wind!
I saved this for you, infidel!
Lady Luck, be kind.
Oh, that was a rough patch.
Ferocious wind! Happy hour! Ferocious wind!
I saved this for you, infidel!
Lady Luck be kind.
Finally. There we go. Going down.
Dodge this!
Victory is mine!
Lady Luck be
Yeah, the
kind.
more dangerous one, nothing else. Out of my way.
Dodge this! Lady Luck be kind.
Alright. Healing ring, healing crest. Oh, okay. They take additional healing when they physically attack. Then I heal before I try to go any further. I drained myself pretty well just getting through all that. It will reset the monsters, but throw 100 silver at it just so I don't have to go through it again. Oh, the monsters didn't respawn. Okay.
Ferocious wind! Lady Luck be kind.
trying to conserve a little bit here.
Fall back!
Look, there is the flame. We must extinguish it at once. Then the city can be saved. Did the flame just take shape of... Leo, step back. I think it's alive. Like Basil said, this isn't just a flame. Battle positions. Hero and Ronfar. It's getting ready to strike. Looking at the clock here. Okay.
Dodge this!
I saved this for you, infidel!
Alfina's blessing.
Yeah, there's not really too much to do in this fight, but just kind of keep wailing on it. Then I don't even have my buffers to really strengthen me, so it's just, well, keep myself alive, keep smacking away at it, and hope for the best.
Alfina's blessing. Dodge this!
I saved this for you, infidel!
Yeah, baby, yeah! Dodge this!
I saved this for you, infidel!
So as long as I have Ronfar heal me up to full and keep lashing out, I think it'll just eventually end.
Dodge this!
I saved this for you, infidel!
Happy hour! Dodge this!
I saved this for you, infidel!
Boom.
Happy hour!
And restored to full.
Dodge this!
I saved this for you, infidel!
Happy hour! Dodge this!
I saved this for you, infidel!
Althena's blessing. Dodge this!
I saved this for you, infidel!
Althena's blessing. Dodge this!
And that, as we say, is that. Rock crushed a rock riot. Well, we look at that. I bet this is how the flame is supposed to look. And look, and there, look at the city. The city has most certainly been saved, but... Ronfar, I know what troubles your heart. You have my support, friend. For now I shall return to the Destiny. Well, you get a load of that. These people have faint dead, standing. These are gotta take some kind of skill. What's causing this to happen? The city won't be consumed by fire any longer. I'm worried about Lucia and the others. We better get back to the Destiny soon. Okay, before we continue on, let's go ahead and take this moment to move into the last ad break real quick here. So I'm going to go ahead and throw that on and we'll be right back. Alright, no more delays here. Let's go ahead and do this then. Back to the ship. I'm sorry, Leo, but you had to know the truth for your sake and ours. Could you now be a sport and let the ladies go? Leo, what's wrong, buddy? Are you going into shock? I can't say I blame you. I know that's the truth about the Chosen. You must know what you believe in was enough, Ronfar. Leo, the will of Athena is absolute. Doubt cannot be forgiven. If the goddess deems Lucia to be the destroyer and demands Lucia's death, then I... Leo, no. Leo, what? Lucia was judged by Athena herself and sentenced to death. And by defying the will of the goddess, I am guilty of treason and sentenced myself to death.
Well, well, brother. It appears you become soft in your old age.
What?
Mallory!
Athena gave a direct order to destroy Lucia. And for some unknown reason, you've chosen to ignore it. I guess it's up to me now. Bend to your executioner, Lucia. The game is up.
What are you doing, Mari? Please, Mari, don't do what I think you're about to. Is that you, Ronfar? Yes, Mari, it's me. I know it's been a while, but have you already forgotten about me? Ah, Ronfar, I have desired to see you for such a long time. After I kill these heathens, we'll have to talk and catch up with each other. Oh my, you're a heathen too, aren't you? I suppose we'll have to postpone our chat. Oh. Mario, why are you acting this way? Why are you being so damn evil? Mari, I know, would never say something like that. You're a stranger to me. Stop this at once, Mari. If you don't, I shall use my authority as the White Knight to smite you. You know the words I ring true, sister. Do not force me to follow through. I am escorting Lucia and her friends to Menegulia on Alpina's behest. To interfere would be to run counter to the wishes of the goddess you supposedly serve. But of course, brother, don't let me interfere with such important business. I'm sure Althena will deal with your insubordination soon enough. Farewell, Ronfar. Hero, Ronfar, I apologize to you and to you, distraught Lucia. It is my hope that you will be able to meet the goddess. I will provide you safe passage to Patagulia, Leo. Please, Ronfar, don't say anything right now. Hey, Chief, did you ever notice that life is unpredictable as a roll of a dice? I don't need my super lucky dice either. Never expected to see Mari again, and I never expected to see her like that. I'm sorry, Ron, for I never really know what to say at times like this. No, Hero, I'm sorry. We're finally on our way to Penegulia, and I decide to bum you out with my tale of woe. Tell you what, friend, why don't you go check out the interior of this baby? Looks like we're going to be in Penegulia soon. I never thought I'd be coming back to the Holy City, that's for damn sure. Been a long time since I was there, Hero. I got a lot of catching up to do. I don't understand how Mari could have done something so terrible to Azido, but I have to remember that Mari serves directly serves Althena. There must be a reason for Oslo's destruction, a reason that only the goddess knows. Yeah, and that's kind of the problem with this kind of situation, isn't it? When you have a god supposedly in charge of everything, kind of leaves you very little room for judgment, doesn't it? Lucia, she left a few moments ago. I'm not sure where she was heading, but I wish I did. Probably wanted to look at the most expensive items on the Destiny. That's what I would do. And that's what makes you so unbearable sometimes. Here, I bet you'd like some private time with Lucia, wouldn't you? Too bad you always got Ruby hanging around. What do you mean, Jean? Are you saying that I'm a pain in Hero's butt? You take that back. Besides, Hero needs me to give him all the moral support. Tell her, Hero. Jeez, Ruby, you sure do yelp when Jean yanks your chain. He's just kidding, I think. The flames that fell upon, rain upon Azido were punishments from the goddess Althena. You were not aware that not one of Azido's citizens was slain by the holy fire. Even though the Azu people brought Althena's punishment upon themselves, her compassion led her not to snuff out her children's lives. That's a pretty liberal way to define compassion, don't you think? Humans are children of sin, created by a sinful act and live in a sinful world. I wish I could have gone to Azido and bathed in the purifying flames of the priestess Mari. Then I could have been cleansed of my many sins and earned the love of the goddess Althena. I hear that Lord Leo and Priestess Mari hadn't seen each other in a very long time. They might be brother and sister, but there doesn't seem to be very much love between them. I also heard they were very close as children. What I want to know is what happened. Do not misunderstand me, Hero. I have not placed all of my trust in Lucia, far from it. If she dare attempts to harm the goddess Althena, she will be executed on the spot. Count on it. With the legendary speed of the Destiny, it won't be long until we arrive in Penegulia. As honor guest of Lord Leo, you will be allowed access to all sections of the Dragon ship, but your status can be revoked at any time or your access limited to specific areas. Be prepared to disembark from the Destiny as soon as we have arrived. You know, this is my first trip to Penagulia, and I've kind of got the jitters. I wish I could enter the holy city, but I've never been a chosen one. I'm just not worthy of the goddess. I mean, I was nervous when I met Lord Leo, and I nearly yacked all over his shoes. Hard to believe a girl with the skin of the color of moonlight could wield power to destroy our world, but that's what Athena says, and the goddess is never mistaken. Even if Lord Leo disagreed with Athena, his duty requires him to carry out her instructions. And Lucia. Guess she didn't hear me. Don't you think Lucia's been acting a little strange? Probably has a lot on her mind, Ruby, especially when we're almost at Penagulia. I don't understand the motivation behind the destruction that Mari wreaked upon Azido. Perhaps he was following the orders of the goddess Athena. After all, only Athena's power is strong enough to enable complete annihilation. Penagulia is the holy city of the goddess Athena and home of the Athena's guard. Only the chosen may enter, and somehow I doubt you'll make the cut. I always knew I'd be a member of Athena's guard. I had the skills, I had the strength. I also had enough money to bribe my staff sergeant to letting me skip all the aptitude tests. Penagulia is protected by a great seal of magic said to be made by the goddess Athena. A being of pure evil was forced into Penagulia and is imprisoned behind the seal. We of Athena's guard patrol the area frequently to verify that the seal has not been broken. It is here, in the holy city of Penagulia, that the goddess Athena returned to our world. Athena has come back in order to purify the world of evil that plagues it. I would not be surprised if the goddess assumed the identity of a demon to hide herself. I cannot believe this. Lucia the Destroyer is strolling around the dragon ship Destiny. If it were not for the orders of Lord Leo, I would slay that wretched went with a dagger to her throat. Why has Leo ordered us not to harm Lucia? Is he confused about the nature of Athena's guard? Lucia. What's the matter, heroes? Lucia up there or not? Ruby, I feel kind of weird about this, but I have a big favor to ask. Ever since the first time we stepped foot on the Destiny, I wanted to stand at the helm. I know it's going to sound silly, but I want to pretend I'm in charge of the Destiny. Thing is, if Leo spots me up there, he'll freak, so I need you to watch out for him. Sure, Leo, I mean, it's not any weirder than when you tried to pretend to be Dragon Master Alex, but here, are you hiding something from me? What? Not at all, Ruby. I just don't want you to make fun of me when I take the helm. I'm kidding, Hero. I'm kidding. You get flustered way too easy these days, you know that? Anyway, I'll look out for Leo. Go and have your weird little fantasy come true. I'm sorry, Ruby. I'll never lie to you again.
When I was alone as one, my eyes were as blind, I know. Sky brilliant with blue elegance, I couldn't be. When I was alone as one, my eyes were as blind, I know. Sky brilliant with blue elegance.
That's
I
beautiful,
couldn't
Lucia. Athena couldn't have sung that better herself. You know, I almost can't believe that the end of our journey is finally in sight. Once we've arrived at Pentagulia, you can meet with the goddess Athena and your mission will be complete. Why don't you look happier about that?
You don't understand anything, Hero.
Huh?
I'm saying you don't even have a glimpse of what's really at stake here.
But Lucia...
I came from the Blue Star to find Athena. That's my only mission. Zophar must not be allowed to return to full power. His evil will
Clearly
destroy
not.
this world. We must find a way to prevent his return, even if it... No. I came to this world to stop Zophar from reviving, no matter what the cost. Hero, the only hope we have left in blocking his power at this point is to seek help from Althena. After that has been accomplished, my mission here will finally be complete.
Then won't everything be okay?
But then
Lucia?
This is all so confusing. I can't stop thinking about what will happen if... Oh, what's happening to me? Why am I hesitating just before finishing the task I set out to do?
Lucia, I don't understand what you're trying to say.
Of course you don't. How could you possibly understand, Hero? Just leave me alone!
Here, I didn't see Leo, but I saw Lucia. She ran past me with such sorrow on her face. Did something happen, Hero? Lucia. And this is basically the end of the first act. In the original PlayStation game, this would be the point where we actually move on to Disc 2, so we're kind of moving into the game's second act,
Hero, look!
more or less.
Is that Pentagoulia?
It's gotta be Ruby. I've heard tales about Pentagoulia, but I never imagined it would be so... unreal.
We've arrived at last. Welcome to the holy city of Pentagoulia, governed by the goddess Althena. Alright then, now that we've arrived, I shall proceed ahead and tell Athena of your arrival. I do not know what will happen, but I pray the outcome is good. Galleon!
Welcome to Pentagoulia. I am impressed with your cunning and resolve. Sadly for you both, the sands have nearly run from the hourglass.
Dragon Master Galleon, this is an unexpected pleasure. What? That's impossible. Galleon is Dragon Master? Dragon Master Galleon. This is the one that the greatest defender of the goddess Althena? So it was Althena's will that we have come safely to this place, under Galleon's watchful eye? I won't believe it. I was ordered to bring Lucia to justice, therefore I brought her to Pentagoulia so that Althena may decide her fate. But I know that already. For you see, I have been following Lucia's progress at the best of Althena. Following? Yes. I have noted that your dedication to the goddess has become, questionable. How dare you say that? I have done everything asked of me by the goddess. Ah, yes. Well, then I'm certain you'll do your best to take the girl to the goddess. And then the real show can begin. Athena was waiting to meet Lucia in person? That must mean she knew we were coming. I don't understand fully what is happening, but the only way for things to become clear is for you to gain an audience with Althena. I shall proceed ahead to secure that. Wait a minute, Leo, what about us? Where's the shrine? Ah, he's gone again. I wish he'd slow down sometimes. Well, it's been a long, wacky trip, but we made it. I kept my part of the bargain to accompany you to Pentagoulia. Yeah, thanks, Ronfar. Well, I'll leave the rest to Leo. In all the time I've known him, I've only seen him do good. He'll take care of you, I'm certain. Now that we finish our little bargain, I'm off to see if I can find Mari. I have a few fences to mend, if you know what I mean. Oh, Mari is here. Have you gotten a special goodbye for somebody, Ronfar? Oh yeah, I forgot. Don't need anything you pick up out the street, Ruby. And forget about that whacked out fantasy of you and Hiro riding off in the sunset. Hey, that wasn't the goodbye I had in mind. Heh, I thought it was not, but it's been much fun messing with you, Red. See you around. Mari was Ronfar's true love, right? I wonder if he's going to try to. Mari's become a frightening woman. I don't know if he knows what he's getting himself into. My turn to go. I have to find Orgrant and rescue my mother. You be careful, okay, Hiro? I will, and thanks, Lumina, for everything. You know, I haven't given you guys joining up the Magic Guild for good. Especially Lucia. The guild would be so popular if you promised to join. But Lumina, I wouldn't be... Yeah, details. We'll talk it out later. Just think it over, okay? Goodbye, everyone, and after I save my mother from that bloated barge, I'll come back and see you for sure. I have to go see Master Lund now, so I must say goodbye as well. Help me come to terms with my past, and now I need to put it to rest. Lucia, Hiro, I'm grateful for you, and the gratitude I feel is beyond words. Jean, what are you talking about? We should be the ones thanking you. Yes, thank you, Jean. You really are the best of friends. When this is over, come see me at the dance troupe and we'll talk about old times. Ooh, that sounds fantastic. I love watching you dance, Jean. I better get out of here before one of these raining compliments falls on me. Thank you again, you all. See you soon. What's wrong, Lucia? It seems our journey with them just begun, and yet it's already over. The thoughts that they will not travel with us pass my mind. You're sad, Lucia, just like I am. Ah! Sad? Is this what sadness feels like? Why am I sad? I will finally get to see Althena after all we've been through. Once I meet with her, my mission will finally be complete, so why? Lucia, I'm a little sad too, but it's just because we have to say goodbye to friends. Knowing we'll see them again makes it a little less sad. Besides, we can't change the course we've chosen now. We've come all this way to see Althena. There's no choice now. You must see Althena so Zolfar can be stopped. I'm sure everything will work out fine. Let's go and get this over with. We are the chosen. It is only natural that we are to be given our every desire. Would I ask the goddess make me a god if would you grant that wish? A new god, yes, that would be sweet. I'm sick and tired of hearing how great Galleon is. Don't they remember that he once tried to destroy our world? They say the current Dragon Master, Lord Galleon, was an enemy of the goddess. Long ago, he tried to rule the world by controlling her with his mighty magical powers. Strange how things are working out. Have worked out the way they have, isn't it? I haven't seen you before. Tell me, when did you get in? How long do you plan to stay in our holy city? You bring everything you need. Is there anything I can do for you? Even though the goddess was reborn in our world, she still relies on the power of the Dragon Master for protection. At least that's what I heard. Lena's performing some secret ceremony here in Pentagulia right now. If all goes well, this place will become more happier and more wonderful than ever. It's oddly suspicious, isn't it? Long ago, they said this world was a barren place without water or air. Yet it was reborn as a blessed world of abundance by the power of Althena. We really are fortunate. No matter what your request is, if you supplicate to the goddess, she has the power to make it real. Lord Galleon is a prime example of her awe-inspiring power. He died once. Yet she has now forgiven him, and his past ways allowed him to live once again. Since I found the goddess, I do not fear death any longer. Living here is the experience of 1,000 lifetimes. as part of a corrupt religion. This entire Althena's Chosen thing is so much a JRPG Catholic analog. Remember, always give thanks to the gods for your good fortune. Most importantly, that you donate all of your worldly wealth to the Chosen. It will cleanse your soul. Best way to ensure your safety while you're here is to donate to the goddess. Goddess loves embrace those who give freely. We are sworn to keep the good name of Althea free from approach. That's why our manners are always impeccable. I found that the course of wisdom to thank the goddess for all she's done. It teaches one to be humble in this degenerate world. I haven't seen you here before. Are you new here? The goddess, Althea, must be very fond of you, for only the most holy are allowed in. And how did you make it? The Chosen are quite generous with their promotions. Even if you show a little promise, they will make you a priest almost at once. That sounds awfully convenient. This is the Black Tower. It was construction in honor of the Grand Wizard, Borgrand. We hate it when he comes to Penigulia to inspect it, however. Looking at the man takes years off of my life. It burns my cornea. He probably hasn't seen a mirror in his years. He'd probably puke if he did. Now that Bogard has the power of the Black Dragon, I believe he's invincible. Only two people that possess more power, Althea and Galleon. Bogard is the most powerful wizard that ever existed. He created a whole new magic city that's far better than Vane ever was. That's really a matter of opinion. Mina's magic guild is quite charming, I think. Lord Borgar is the rightful leader of the magic guild. He's more interested in Vane than that money-grubbing Lamina. Alt, wait, aren't you? That's me. We met in Vane. Don't you remember me? You must remember me. I was walking around. We made eye contact. I even said hi to you. Come on, you must remember me. Well, it was my dear Lamina. You're the last waff in the world I expect to see here in Penigulia. Exhibit, you overweight toad. I'm tired of listening to your trite speeches. I have 3 reasons to be here. First is to rescue my mother. Second is to make sure you never step foot in Vane again. And the last is to make sure you pay us a fat wad of compensation for what you've done. Althena's heart is wide as the ocean and soothing as the surf on sand. Her compassionate heart revived Galleon, who had formerly tried to control her, and forgave him. In fact, she went so far as to appoint him to the position of Dragon Master. Which is interesting just because, as we know from Silver Star, the Dragon Master has to go through the trials of the 4 dragons. It's not something Althea just immediately grants to somebody, which raises further questions. It's the Great Shrine of Penigulia. It is the holiest of shrines placed at the apex of all the world's shrines. I've never seen one bring such a fantastic gift of the goddess. You're going to sacrifice the flying cat in exchange for her favor. Hello, lobotomy alert. Here, I don't think this idiot's playing with a full deck. Why would somebody even suggest something so rude? This is the White Tower. This is the tower dedicated and governed by White Knight Leo. I don't really have the more mental fortitude to understand what's really going on. I suppose that's how Lord Leo likes it. He only listed me because I'm an awesome swordsman. I'm sorry, but this room is off-limit to commenters. You cannot enter this room without Lord Leo's direct order. Lord Leo demands perfect service from his loyal servants. I, for one, should not let him down. Lord Leo is relentless when he's been given an assignment. He will not rest until he's seen it through to completion. And heaven help the poor soul that gets in his way. Penigulia is the heart of this world. It's the seat of the government for the peoples. It is our duty to guide those without direction and lead them to the way of Althea. This is the Blue Tower. This is the tower governed in strength by Master Lund, the the Blue Fist of Salvation. Years ago, Lund was trying to develop a new form of martial arts. I heard he lost interest once he became one of the 4 heroes. What kind of fighting technique was he going to invent? Master Lund is a very busy man. No one ever gets to spend more than 5 minutes talking to him. Such a shame, the poor man never gets any rest. The priests say they're interested in Master Lund's honesty. I think they're really interested in the tactics he collects for the goddess. Lund mainly uses us as sparring partners when he's here in Pentagulia. Just between you and me, I'm kind of tired of being a glorified punching bag. And this is what I get to do for the sake of Lund's karate team. I'm going to quit. It's been some time since our last encounter, Jean. What has brought you all the way to Pentagulia? I came here to show you this. It is the mask of leader of the Shadow Dragon cult. What good is the mask alone? Did you get a good look at the leader? No, he covered his face before I could see who he was. However, in his haste to get away, he dropped the mask. His voice seemed very familiar, yet I can't put my finger on it. I've been selected by the goddess to administer her teachings to this world. Athena has chosen us from among many. We take this responsibility very, very seriously. Enter the great shrine of Pentagulia. Goddess herself resides within. Please be on your best behavior. Athena has given us all the good things we desire. With just a fraction of Athena's power, you can gain eternal beauty, I hear. Athena comes to our world as a human only once in a great while. I consider it the highest honor that she came during my lifetime. This is the Red Tower. The tower is governed by the most beautiful of the 4 heroes, Lady Mari. Lady Mari hasn't been herself lately. It seems she's being haunted by strange dreams during the night. She keeps muttering that she feels like she's dying inside. I don't mind admitting I'm a bit worried. If you come to see Lady Mari, you'll have to wait. She's entertaining a guest. He seems to be an old acquaintance. You notice whenever Mari smiles, you can see the pain in her eyes. In the past, she used to be so carefree, and now she's just so empty. Ever notice when Oh. Lord Leo and Lady Mari have devoted their lives to furthering Althena's cause. But ever since Lord Leo was granted the destiny, he never sees Mari anymore. My dearest Ronfar, have you come all this way to see me? There's nothing left to discuss. Our love has grown cold. Don't say that, Mari. I've been running to my true self, and I realized that when I last saw you. I knew in my heart I can't live without you. I realize I need you in my life, but we must find a way to free you from this spell that you're toiling under. But Ronfar, I am this way because of you. Don't you see? We can never go back. This is just great. Lord Leo shows up in my audience while Athena is suddenly on hold. I really want to like the guy, but this kind of thing really ticks me off. The inner sanctum of the temple is this way. It's the holy place where Athena herself spends her time. You come here to ask the goddess some special favor. If that's your idea, remember, I'm first. I've been here since early this morning. You can go after me at the goddess any favors up to that point. Perhaps she'll throw a few crumbs your way. Oh, what a pretty kitty cat. Is that the thing you wished Athena to bake for you? I think I want one too. I'm sorry, Buster. I'm one of a kind. Wish all you want. You ain't making any more. Only the most holy of priests are allowed within the walls of Pentagulia, though. Sometimes Athena makes allowances for those who make large donations to the Chosen. Take me, for example. I was only allowed here after making a sizable donation to the Chosen. So Athena's favorite White Knight has returned, eh? I don't know why she plays favorites, but she does. I live here and offer prayers to the goddess every day. If you regret even one day, the goddess will not grant a request of her. Doesn't that seem a little extreme? Look towards the heavens and bask in the glow of Althena's love. Only then can you find true happiness. How dare you bring this filthy animal into our holy city? Its presence will not be tolerated. I am not an animal. Well, not in the traditional sense of the word, anyway. Okay. Goddess Althena will now see you, Lucia. Are you prepared, hero? Lucia, I shall admit you into the Althena's intersection. Yes, let's go. Alright, let's go. Doesn't this feel good, Lucia? Your mission is almost at its end. Say, hero, if I... this world of yours... No, never mind. I just want to thank you, hero. This entire journey you've always been helpful. I want you to know that I appreciate that, regardless of what the future holds. I'll never forget what you've done. Alright, Leo, I'm ready to meet the goddess. Hero, Lucia, I know this goes without saying, but please be on your best behavior. Great Goddess Althena, your humble servant has returned from afar. I have returned with Lucia. She's come willingly in order to speak with you on a matter of great import. Hero, something is wrong. The aura here, it is not as I expected it to be. There's... Silence, Lucia. Did I not warn you to show the proper respect? Althena approaches. You must stand in respectful silence. But Lord Leo, Lucia, we don't want to make a bad impression. Tell Leo of your concerns later. But hero, you'll be all right, Lucia. You're just nervous. That's all. I can understand. It's all right. I shall not tell you again. She comes. You must maintain silence, or there will be grave consequences.
Well now, if it isn't Lucia from the Blue Star, your journey must have been arduous. I do apologize about that. I welcome you to Pentagoulia.
What is this? You are not the goddess Althena! Who are you?
Yep. We got a fake here. My. Seems we have quite a firebrand in our presence. Your mother obviously never turned to the benefit of proper manners. Perhaps a little creative redirection is in order. Hold on, dear Lucia. I'm afraid it's going to be a bumpy ride. Lucia! Lucia, are you right? Lucia! Hero. Stallion, how dare you harm her? You'll pay for this. How delightful, little twerp-tete-a-tete. I think that's what that is. Tete-a-tete? Tete-a-tete. I don't even know what that means. Oh. Private conversation between two people. Okay. I'm up for it if you are, boy. However, for your own sake, your bite better be worse than your pathetic bark.
Dodge this!
Yep, just like in Silver Star, my first attempt with Galleon is not going to go well.
Dodge this!
Really now, boy, is that the best you can do? I'm most embarrassed to show you a glimpse of my true power now. Oh, give it up, boy. You've already lost. Your destiny and that of Lucia are no longer under your control. Your words won't stop me. I will not give up. Have you sealed all my magic away, so... Oh, I actually did damage that time. Well, now that's better. Perhaps this will be interesting after all. Perhaps I'll increase the effort a notch. Alright, hero, make this seem meaningful. Ha ha ha, excellent work, Dragon Master Galleon. Your superior battle skills are an honor to my name. Perhaps soon you will provide me a challenge worthy of my skills. And stop calling me Dragon Master, that title does not amuse me. What? I shall not be a toy for your amusement. Nor will I serve as your twisted attack dog to jump at your every command. Whatever do you mean by that, Galleon? Lord Leo, you saw it with your own eyes. The destroyer was to attack me. Galleon acted in my defense. It's clear that Lucia was about to harm the goddess. That is indisputable. Perhaps you knew of her intention all along, Lord Leo. No, Perhaps our good Lord Leo's a bit too good for his own welfare. The question is, where does his loyalty lie? How dare you question my loyalty? There's no living thing that can turn me from the service of the goddess. Do what you want with Lucia. I only ask that you leave the innocent's hero with me. Do as you like, Leo. Lord Galleon, you're hurt? It is a scratch, however. So yeah, as you can guess, we're dealing with something a bit more complicated here, given Galleon had literally no respect for Althena whatsoever. And given that, from what we've seen of Althena in other games, she always has blue hair and has very specific features, even when she reincarnates. And this woman has none of them. So... Hero, are you okay? Ruby, where are we? We're in a jail cell at the top of the White Tower. Leo brought us here. I see, Leo. Galleon is much more powerful than we thought. I'm so frustrated. Me too, I couldn't do anything. I was helpless. It was my duty to protect Lucia, but... Ruby, what happened to Lucia? I don't know. Last time I saw her, she was laid out on the floor of the audience chamber. But I wonder if that goddess Althena is real. She seems kind of shady, hero. If the goddess is really a fake like Lucia said, we're all in big trouble. Besides this, someone like Galleon being called the Dragon Master, he was a villain in the past, right? He was supposed to be Althena's enemy. I have to admit, the Althena's guard is kind of strange, hero. Doesn't seem like we can escape easily. We might end up killed like this. If only everyone was with us.
Why do you look so down? Never give up! Never surrender!
I know I shouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth, but... what kind of cheesy puff is that?
Well, somehow things just got dumber. Mystero has arrived to save you! Leo, what are you doing here? I thought you were serving the false Althena. I am not White Knight Leo. I am the amazing Mystere, protector of the innocent and defender of truth. You must hurry or your lives shall be lost. Come on, Leo. Knock off with the party games and tell us what's really happening. Silence, cat. I am Mystere. I will not be known as... I do not know this Leo whom you speak of. Okay, right. Mystere, I get it. Whatever. My true identity shall remain a secret, but I have knowledge to impart to you. Listen carefully now. There are 4 towers in the city, each containing a prison on the top floor. They are connected by a series of underground network of passages. You are in the White Tower. Your friends are in the other 3. But I have no information on this girl you call Lucia. She has been trying to murder the goddess, so her fate is most likely execution. I will help you release Ronfar and the 2 women from their cells. After you do it, what you do after that is your own business. But first, we must get you out of there. I don't really understand what's going on here, but at any rate, thanks. We must hurry to the other 3 towers. There is no time to waste. Why don't you go first? Certainly, my friend. I am merely preparing myself for the leap for the rope. Midpoint of my divine is not as close as my calculations led me to believe. It might be more difficult than I anticipated to return to the other side. But no matter, I am Mystere, and even the most daunting task becomes trivial before me. You're not preparing yourself, you're just too scared to jump. Why did you not volunteer to aid us in such a way earlier? Because it was much fun to watch you make a fool of yourself. I suppose there's no sense in debate at this point. We must hurry to the others. Come on. So, yeah, Mystere is now part of our party for now. Because it's clear, we clearly don't know who it is, right? That mask is just so convincing. I hope that superhero voice I just did was actually pretty bad, because that was entirely my intention. Healing ring will come in handy. Especially since I don't have a healer right now.
Ferocious wind! Discipline feels good!
Platinum blade. Oh. There's somebody hiding in there.
Dodge this!
The power of justice!
Dodge this! Dodge this!
Fang of justice!
Dodge this! Dodge this!
Face my righteous judgment!
Italian sword has been learned. Okay, so that's basically a big line attack hero can use now. Okay, probably just for the sake of making my life easier, I better go after Ronfar first. Let me check something real quick. We still have... Yeah, how long this takes.
Dodge this!
Have a taste of this!
Yeah.
Fang of justice!
Ferocious wind!
Face my righteous judgment!
Dodge this!
Face my righteous judgment!
Dodge this!
Fang of justice!
Yeah, I almost can't get away from those.
Dodge this!
Have a taste of this!
All right.
Dodge this!
Have a taste of this!
All right.
Dodge this!
This room's gonna be annoying.
Face my righteous judgment!
Dodge this!
The power of justice!
Dodge this! Yeah!
Have a taste of this!
Get a few more of these.
Have a taste of this!
Helpful when they clump together like that, I don't have to try to guess. Because if I remember correctly, Battalion Sword is kind of a narrow range throw, which doesn't make it any easier to aim.
Dodge this! Dodge this!
Face my righteous judgment!
I think we're almost done with this tower, though. Should be able to start wrapping up, probably. We're approaching 10 o'clock. Oh, fire staff. Okay, we're starting to get the next level of leaving us stabs. Man, I thought the cavalry would never get here. I gotta tell you how glad I'm to see you all. Leo, what's up with the mask? He's pretending to be some kind of nutty super knight called Mystere. Go figure. Well, then Mystere it is. Now get a load of what happened to me. I'm in a serious pile of poo. My dear Ronfar, why have you come all the way to see me? There's nothing left to discuss. Our love has grown cold. Don't say that, Mari. I've been running from my true self. I realized that the last time I saw you. I knew in my heart that I can't live without you. I realize I need you in my life, but we need to find a way to break you under the spell you're toiling under. But Ronfar, I am this way because of you. Don't you see? We can never go back. Don't say that, Mari. You have no idea how I tormented myself with the knowledge I turned you into this. I was the one who made you drink that medicine from that supposed goddess. But Ronfar, how wrong you are. It is you who have changed. Love me for the way I am and return to the ways of the goddess. Prove your love of a kiss, darling. Mari, I can't join you here. Can't you see that the goddess is a fraud? And even worse, she's imprisoned you in some kind of eternal darkness. I'm here to get you out, to find the real Mari again. Oh, Ronfar, let's not talk about that right now. Let's talk about the times we used to have, the games we used to play, and let's forget about this crazy mess the both of us are in. I wish I could, Mari. You have no idea how badly I wish for that to be. But there's something more at stake here than just us. You've got to give me some straight answers before I can help you. Tell me, what's really going on in this terrible city? Why is it that you've never shown that sweet smile of innocence I fell in love with? All I see is the fire of hate in your eyes. Mari, you have to tell me before I can help you. Enough of this nonsense, Ronfar. Nothing has changed except you. I am the same person you fell in love with. But Mari, you have changed. If you cannot accept me for who I am and join the Athena's glorious service, I'm afraid I will have to end your pathetic lives along with the others. That's what I've... Ronfar, this is not me. Help me. I'm awash in a sea of dark. I'm right here. Please, hurry. Mari, what in the world is going on? Are you in there, Mari? Come back. That is one way to shut you up. I can't believe those memories still exist. Soon I'll wash them from this wretched mind. And when I woke up, I was in this comfy little cell counting hash marks. Can't believe I could have been such a fool. Mari is obviously under some kind of black spell from the false goddess. Ever since that day I cured her from her disease. An imposter goddess will pay for what she did to Mari. Believe me, she will pay. Alright. I think that's going to be it for today, so let's head back into the studio to wrap up tonight here. Alright, so that's it for today. We will be back tomorrow with the raid group for another Final Fantasy XIV raid night as we begin our M8S prog. So to wrap things up here real quick, let's see who's who here. Anyway, from the Nexus of Realms, I thank you for joining me as always, and we'll see you next time. Hello everyone, this is Draginhikari. If you like what you saw, please like and subscribe to be notified of future videos. If you have any suggestions on what you would like to see from me, feel free to comment below. Also check out the links in the description of the video to find me on various other platforms. Thank you for joining me today, and we'll see you next time.